Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Hollywood After Dark, episode number 32. Today, of course, is the 23rd of July, 2021. Today's been a hell of a day. It's been an amazing day. Masters of the Universe, Val Zod announcement, and the Kingpin might be coming back. Special guest Mikey Sutton coming up in a little bit, but in the meantime, let's get right into the effing show. Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Welcome to the show tonight. I'm actually on camera. It's kind of a rare occasion. There's a reason for that tonight. I've actually got a bit of a mailbag situation going on where some viewers so kindly sent me some packages. And so that's going to be something that we're going to be taking a look at here in a very quick minute. Real quick before we get into things, I see that Mad Max is here with a barking dog. So when he's ready, he can come back in and everything. But in the meantime, let me just give a quick shout out here to the channel members. You guys are the lifeblood of Hollywood After Dark, keeping this thing afloat. The rest of you guys are just badass as all hell. I'm just saying, if it was up to me, hand jobs for everybody, just doling them out.
I'm giving her a bone. I'll be right back. She's out of control.
And I just said, I made a joke about hand jobs, and Max was like, I'm giving my dog a bone. Must be lonely over there in the Mad Max household on this Friday night. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so there's a lot going on today. Like I said, Masters of the Universe dropped. There's going to be some big stuff talking about that tonight. Just giving my overall thoughts, my overall opinions on it. Let me just get to this quick. We got a first right off the bat, a $2 super chat from Rational Skeptic saying here, Man of Steel in the works according to Geekosity. Well, we'll be able to talk to Mikey Sutton about that directly when he joins the chat in about the next 45 minutes or 40 minutes or so. Because he was like hitting me up, and it was his request to come on. So that's how you know you're doing well when like the master of scoops is hitting you up, going like, "Hey, can I come on your show tonight?" Like, yeah, Mikey, you're always welcome. Mikey's always welcome to come on the show. Mikey is a good dude, and yeah, what's this comment here from who is it here? I saw it here. Oh, I must have lost it. Oh yeah, here we go. Out of Print says Matt about to make people mad again. Always. At this point, always. If I'm not making you mad, I'm not doing it right. That's kind of the way it is. But anyway,
I'm mad right away. I'm mad.
You're always mad. Yeah, you're always mad.
No, because I forgot that Masters of the Universe came out, and I watched Sexy Beasts instead.
Yeah,
interesting show though.
You can. The thing with Masters of the Universe is you can watch it in like literally 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's like 2 hours. It is short. It's 5 episodes. They're about like 26 minutes. There are a lot of credits. There's around 3-4 minutes of credits at the end. So it's like 22 minutes an episode. You can blaze right through it. I literally started it at 7 o'clock. I was done about an hour ago. And that was even taking time to like put my kids down and then at some point to go to the bathroom and to take out the trash, in between episodes. I still got it done really, really, really quick. The show is an easy watch. There's a lot of accusations going on tonight about that. A lot of accusations from people on the internet. It's a woke show. Did you know that it's a Tila show? Did you know that it's so woke? It's just wokey.
Well, they have nothing to offer, though. They have nothing to offer instead. Talented people are trying to keep entertainment alive. And these grifters, that's all they do.
Well, I keep it real here says, I objectively criticized that leaving out wokeness is just bad. I saw you post that link to like your Loki review without any context, and it went to held for review, and I kept it there because if you're not going to provide any actual commentary and just try to link your own content on the thing, I'm not gonna publicly post it. But I did check it out and like thumbed through most of it to see what you were saying about Loki, because I know my voice popped up quite a bit in the intro of it. I disagree like a lot with what you said, because I think you jumped to conclusions and you overlooked a lot of things about the show that was stuff that was pretty self-explanatory, things that were actually explained. And the thing is, even with this show, if you're not paying attention, if you want to criticize it as just saying that it's bad, you're not watching the show. You're either upset that it's not He-Man, or somebody told you it was bad before you went in to go and see it. And I was talking about this last night with Austin from Pop Culture Corner after the show ended, and we were talking about, I forget which, I think it was Suicide Squad. And he was saying like, I don't want to go into, he's like, I'm a little apprehensive about Suicide Squad because I'm afraid it's going to be another Guardians of the Galaxy. And so I flat out told him, if you believe in your mind that it's going to be another Guardians of the Galaxy, then you are going to find any and all comparisons you can. You're just going to make that connection yourself. And that's the whole point, though, is no, objectively, Masters of the Universe Revelations is actually a really solid show. Yeah. It's got some very interesting writing.
Well, I don't know yet, but it looks
no, there's a lot. There's like episode, I won't say what it is, but there's like great conversation, I think, in episode 3. But that was a Mark Bernardin script, and it was, again, the show is not He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It's Masters of the Universe. He-Man is the central theme of the show. He is the central character of the show. Everyone's motivations revolve around He-Man. Everyone's motivations are ultimately about He-Man. He is the show. Everything that happens is about and because of He-Man. So to sit there and argue that it's a Teela property, she is a main character in episode 2. Right? She's a main character in episode 2. We get other character introductions.
I don't know enough about the old series if she was just like cartoon eye candy, like just the hot girl in the past. I don't know if she was the main character. She was in all the episodes. She was in all the episodes. It's just, I'm saying, it's like the show, again, I watched all 5 episodes in one sitting, and by the end of it, like my jaw hit the floor at the end of the 5th episode because I was not expecting that ending. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's darker. It's a bit more mature. Like I really want to see it now.
My 3-year-old watched the first episodes with me, and I was like, okay, because I was geared for kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe it's a little bit too dark. I mean, like, there's like, I don't want to spoil it because there's like a lot of crazy shit in the show. There's like,
okay.
I mean, like,
yeah,
I don't, there, yeah. It's like, I want to talk about it. Like, I clearly want to talk about it. It's a solid show. There's this part, like, there's
we do the spoilers tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do a spoiler one. Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah. There's a lot there. There's a lot there. I'm not going to spoil it.
I do want to make a quick apology to $3 theater viewers. The very sought after H. Bart's and Real Elmo Cinema. I've previously said, I have a channel. That's not cool. I do have a channel, but I appreciate how much support they give to Matt Jarbo.
I do too.
And I'm joking in the past, but maybe I took it too far. I know others too. They're the golden goose of YouTube subscribers.
No,
I will not do that anymore. H Parts. I appreciate how much you support Matt, and you and Elmo really support the show here. And Matt's on a comeback, man.
You know what? Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing: is I've been streaming like a lot in the last couple months. The back breaking that kind of prompted me to start doing it more. This new hernia situation is not good, but at least it's going to keep me a little bit grounded. And the support's been there, and I really appreciate that. In fact, as a segue, I want to do the reason why I'm on camera tonight is because I wanted to do an unboxing, an opening, a mailbag. So I got the couple here today. I had to go to my PO box, and I was I don't know what's in either of these. I want to make sure I protect people's identities and whatnot. Right. So I want to first off, this one here is from Ryan Hartwell. Ryan has been a very very big supporter of the show. He actually sent me this Millennium Actress here just a couple weeks ago. I still need to watch it. I'm sorry. I have to get a DVD player active in my. I've got the Xbox Series S hooked up right now, so there's no disc, so I got to go pull out the PS4 when I'm ready to jump into that. So I got it. It's right here. But he sent me something else today. You
need a multi-region Blu-ray player.
Well, that is something. I do.
Since you do Blu-ray therapy,
there's
some stuff that's like not in our region that's cool. And just because like physical media is on the decline.
It's not. I would disagree. It's actually doing very, very, very well. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I'm just trying to protect.
You ripped that open, man.
I did with my teeth. You should see how I use a condom.
And again, I don't want to picture that.
All right. Well, there's a letter here with my name on it. We'll take a quick look at the letter.
Well, thanks again, all you viewers that are really making the show thrive. You guys, this is being a great. I really enjoy that that's becoming more and more a place to be the last few months.
I really appreciate that. So, all right. So, Ryan typed up a letter.
Wow.
And
that's old school.
That is old school. I think this is actually typed, if I'm being honest. Ryan, I think you're in the chat. if is this actual typewriter or is this print? It might be printed. No, I think it's an actual typewriter. That is old school, and I appreciate that. And so let's see here, because he mentions
you don't get
what
many
it
of those
is.
Anymore.
No, it's not that. So this is called it's anime. It's
Ooh.
Golden
Whoa.
Boy.
Wasn't expecting that from Heartland.
And at the back of it says life, liberty, and the pursuit of lust.
Oh wow. Ryan.
Carlos is asking here, is it okay if we send you cum tributes? No, I'm totally not. I don't want a cum tribute, sir. Thank you. I've had those before. They're not fun.
Ew, really?
I've had a couple of them.
Oh, gross.
Shiny here with a 669 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says, I like physical media. I still collect mini discs and CDs. Nice. If I find any HD DVDs in the wild, I pick them up. I have a collection of. I still have an HD DVD player. Yeah.
Because I remember you were saying, wasn't it your 360 or something?
Yeah. Well, and then also my disc drive in my PC is an HD Blu-ray reader writer. So It's an old school. I've had it since like 2009. So anyway, Ryan here, he says here, I found this at my local half price bookstore and thought you should have it. Golden Boy is a 6-episode miniseries about a perverted yet good-natured college dropout who partakes in odd jobs and meets all sorts of beautiful women along the way. He constantly takes down notes and becomes a student of life, even if it leads him into constant pain and suffering. So I have a feeling you're either going to absolutely love it or be absolutely annoyed by it. Either way, I think it'll be a good conversation piece for you and Saggy to have when she's on one of your live streams. It's still a must watch, to say the least, when it comes to anime in general. The animation is pretty great, and Kentaro, the main protagonist, is a pretty likable despite his hormonal escapades. Feel free to watch when you have the time. Ryan also says, P.S. if you ever want to meet in person. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you got your because he doesn't live that far from me. It's a ways away, but like the other night, I couldn't go to the Dune IMAX preview that they had the other night.
Oh, I saw the trailer.
And so I actually gave my tickets to Ryan because Ryan is on the other side. I think he's near Seattle. So I gave my ticket to Ryan so Ryan could go and see it. At least someone could enjoy it.
So that happened already?
Yeah, that happened on Wednesday.
Oh, he was able to go? Because I really want to hear in the chat if he's that 2-3 minute trailer just came out this week was amazing.
Yeah, well, they showed the first 10 minutes of the movie, and he came in and he gave a description of it and talked about it and everything. And it sounds, and I saw that trailer yesterday, and that trailer just looked amazing. And that's only part 1, so it's like this ain't like the Lynch version, which is 2 hours and 16 minutes. This one is the first. It's going to be like 2.5, 2:45 for just one half of the book. So we're gonna get some cool stuff there.
Are they actively developing the second one? Like they're gonna go into production right away?
I don't know if they've already shot it. I don't want to wait
a long time.
I don't know if they've already shot it though. Like I'm wondering if they shot the whole. I would assume they would shoot the whole thing. Yeah. I don't know. It's so dumb if they didn't do that. But let's be fair. This is Warner Brothers. Right. Is that Mountain Dew? No, it's actually Kirkland brand lime sparkling water. I don't drink soda really, and I don't drink booze. I haven't had any booze now in over 2 years, or weed in like 3 years.
Oh wow!
I feel like I'm missing out, but yeah. Anyway, so then we got the next one here. This is going to be a thing. So I don't know what's in this.
That's a big package you got there, Jarbo.
That's a big package I got there, ladies. It's a big package.
I don't know. Not often told to you either.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
You got a big package, Jarbo.
You got a huge pack. Actually, you should see the Rule 34 of me. They drew me with the big package, and I'm flattered. So I do not know what is in this, and I'm hoping I have enough. I kind of cut it a little bit. Fucking tape, dude. This is from Jess, who hangs out in the chat. There we go on that one. And
TW McKay says if something happens, goodbye, Matt.
Yeah, if I die,
I'm actually like I'm rooting for you for something really cool.
Yeah.
But I'm like I'm at a safe distance.
Yeah, you're like I'm all the way at home. I know. It's fucking. I hate tape.
Toronto, I'll handle the chat for you a little bit. Toronto Freddy wants the. Is this your birthday?
No. My birthday was a few months ago. Okay. This is just people sending me things to my P.O. box.
Music Man says big ass package.
I know. I've never gotten anything this big before. It's the fucking tape.
Carlos says it's a package from the Jarbo cartel.
Oh yeah, that's an old reference.
Jess says it's from.
Yeah, it's from Jess. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes you feel better.
Jesus, so much tape, dude. So much tape.
Like if it was from no, I shouldn't say that. Some other YouTuber that bounced from the internet, he would be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, maybe I should open this first. Well, it's also my fault for not having a knife and thinking I had something. I have a fucking broken paper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's very grim, Carlos. It's a head.
It's probably a head. It could be a blow-up doll.
Well, if it is a doll, he's ending the stream now.
Oh, okay. He says here, last time it was broken into. Okay. And then Drake's here is like, what's in the fucking box? I don't know. All right. I think we... Oh, my God. All right.
So whenever you send Matt Jarbo packages, make sure to, like, quadruple tape it.
No, I'm just going to get my scissors next time. Okay. What is this? Oh, shit. Let me just get the fucking tape off. All right. What do we got here? Couple of movies. We've got Blu-ray of, what is this here? Shimoneta? A boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. It's a Funimation. Get your sex off? Is this hentai? What is this? I don't know what this one is. But let me see here.
What? People like sending you like
we were talking about hentai, and I have this thing against anime, so I'm being sent anime to force me to watch it, which is okay, let's see here. In a world where dirty jokes don't exist, where the mere utterance of a blank word will thrust you into jail, a hero must rise up as a symbol for all things lewd and rude. The mysterious Blue Snow, proudly wearing panties on her face and armed with naughty images and a foul mouth, will bring the art of dirty jokes back. With her erotic terrorist group Socks, she will press against the stiff authority of the oppressive Decency Squad and step on their hard and overbearing rules. Okay. I'm gonna jerk off to this, aren't I? Anyway, no. Thank you. Also sent me probably. Also sent me Ghost Stories, the first two sets of Ghost Stories, which I've never heard of. It's hip, hilarious, and flat out crazy. And according to Dub Review, maybe the funniest anime they've ever watched. So okay. Like, I don't know much about that, but that sounds pretty cool. I like the kind of stuff. Wow, this is a big package. There's more stuff here. I don't even know. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, thank you. Mando.
Oh, awesome.
Mando Legos, man. I was actually, what's funny is just a couple weeks ago, I was up in at a place called Port Townsend, which is like a local, not local, it's like about 100 miles away, but it's this little like ferry town that my dad likes to go to, and they have a toy store there, and they had this, and I was looking at that, but they wanted like $45 for it, and I was like, I'm not spending that, but this is it's Mando, and this looks like there's a bunch of them in here. Yeah, there's like 4 Legos, and this looks like it's is this from like episode chapter 3? I feel like it's from the end of chapter 3. So that's pretty fucking cool. Thank you so much on that one. All right, there's
do a clip out of this of Jarbo opens his big package.
Oh, hell yeah, wow. Dude. Hell yeah. Thank you. This is, believe it or not, I only own one other pop, and this is like the only other pop I have. This is awesome. The Child Man, that's fucking great. That's awesome. That's actually, I'm probably gonna open it out of the case and actually bring it out.
Yes, that's an amazing package.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not even done. He's not even done yet.
Yeah, no, I know. There's still this other thing in here that. Let me just double check on the other side. Oh my god, it's still more stuff on the other side, dude. Oh my gosh, this is like Christmas, man. Holy shit! All right, let me just. This box is so much tape. All right, wow, we got a lot of blue. More anime with Vampire Hunter D.
Awesome.
On Blu-ray. Thank you. I actually have this on DVD, but not Blu-ray. And I've also never watched it. I got it from a friend of mine who gave me a bunch of DVDs, and I never actually watched it, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. So this is something worth checking out. Thank you. What do we got here? We got the complete first season of The Walking Dead, which I actually do have this. I bought this back in 2011. And but the first 6 episodes are really fantastic, especially episode number 3, which was written by Robert Kirkman himself, and the opening conversation is still one of my all-time favorites.
Shane should have. I really like Shane in that series.
Well, he should have, yeah. But if you've ever read the comic, he definitely would have exited up for the end of this season.
Okay.
Thank you for that. We got the Toho Godzilla collection on Blu-ray here. That's awesome. Godzilla Tokyo
Shout out
SOS.
the Sci-Fi Dragon.
Hey, what's up,
brother? No, he's not here.
He's not here.
He's bounced from the internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a knife or a box cutter next time. Slug. So yeah, I get it. And then Godzilla Final Wars. Both are remastered for high definition, so that's going to be a lot of fun to sit down and watch.
Is pretty good.
I've actually never seen a lot of the Godzilla films. I've seen I couldn't tell you which ones I've seen. That's kind of it. And then Liam Neeson in the extended cut of Taken, which is actually a really good extended cut. This is I love the extended cut of this one because this is the original European cut. This is the R-rated version of it that was released in Europe in the UK when they recut the movie to release it here in the States in PG-13.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we actually, the movie, my friends had a copy of it when it came out here in the States in January 2009. We already had this cut of the movie that we were watching. Everyone else is watching the watered down PG-13 shit. And we're watching full kick-ass Liam Neeson, motherfuckers. So that was good stuff.
I'm waiting to send my package until the physical edition of Space Jam Legacy comes out.
You liked it, right? I didn't like it. All right, there's more. What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I really want to see that. I'm jealous now.
Well, this is the box set of the show, which is awesome.
Nostalgia for that now.
This is I like Jackass quite a bit. I can't wait to see Jackass, the new one.
I don't think I've ever seen the second or third movie.
The first movie was my least favorite, to be honest with you. The second and third movie was great. I saw the third one in 3D when it came out, and it was just it was pretty badass.
That's really timely to send that.
Yeah, this is this is great, man. This is gonna be this is shit I watched when I was a teenager, you know. So it's nice. Oh, I can't wait to go back into this one. Thank you so much for that. And I think that's the last what we've got for the DVDs. There's a lot of stuff here, man. My goodness. And then we got this last thing here, which is a special collector's edition.
Oh wow!
Wait, is this a fucking drone? A high performance?
Oh god!
Battling drone? I never fucking heard. Oh my god, man!
That's like it looks like the same packaging because I got the little BB-8 that was like $200.
Yeah,
it's really high quality. That's like a high quality X-Wing drone.
That's fucking wicked, dude. Thank you, man.
Man, you could have some fun with that.
I mean, I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna take it outside.
I didn't know this thing existed.
Neither did I. Please read the enclosed user guide for complete operating instructions. Yeah, that's right. I will.
X-Wing drone.
An X-Wing drone. Hold on, if I can open it up without breaking the box.
You win. That's like one of the coolest gifts I've ever seen.
That is fucking awesome, dude. I've never owned a.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. Yeah.
No, I've never had a drone before. Let's see. Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to completely disassemble it right now because I don't have a lot of room in my side. But I will do a video of messing with this thing, and I'll put it up, man. I'll try to get to it this weekend.
That'll get your most views in like
years.
Yeah. X-wing drone.
Oh my god, man! I've never flown a drone. I thankfully I live out in the woods, so it's like, you know, there's not going to be any FAA shit out here. But oh my god, Jess, dude, this is seriously like super nice, man. This is super nice. Very generous stuff. Like, thank you from the bottom of my heart, dude. Thank you so much. There's so much to watch and play with here, you know. I'm kind of like, I have no idea what to say.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do movie talk now? That was great.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do movie talk. I'm just gonna do it.
You wrecked the show. Your grifts are so great. And Ryan too. Ryan.
Yeah, right. No, I know. I don't want to I don't want to discount Ryan or you know, or anything like that. You guys, that's amazing. I'm just gonna put these back in there for right now, and yeah, I'll have to bring in the DVD player to watch these. Like, my gosh, man, that's awesome, dude. You guys are great. Thank you. And yeah, the animate, they're gonna turn me into a weeb. I think that's their goal. At this point, I think their goal is to turn me into a weeb. So all right. Yeah, Yvonne here says Xmas in July. Yeah, it feels like it. Oh my god. So that was a lot. Wow, that was insane, dude. That was absolutely nuts.
Is that your best packages you've ever received?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've got, well, I don't want to say, I don't want to compare it. Like, a number of years ago,
I shouldn't say that.
One of my viewers,
some of the coolest,
definitely like the coolest.
Okay.
You know, I've been supported in other ways. Well, you know, I'll show you guys one that the very first gift I ever got in public. I can show you guys that. Hold on a second. Matt talks to people.
All right. So don't listen to Matt. The Snyderverse can continue. He can't even hear me now. So we're going to talk about this. Anyone want to talk about the Snyderverse? No. Well, I was actually going to make a vid on, even though he has a first look at Netflix, Zack Snyder, that it doesn't mean it's impossible. I'm talking about the Snyderverse continuing.
Man, I was trying to like get away from that. I would have preferred you. I would have preferred you talk about the Amico, Max.
And there's an Amico coming out.
Is the Amico?
Well, I was actually gonna say, the Snyder. I was gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not making my own video now, but about the Snyderverse and it's a first look deal at Netflix. So it doesn't mean he cannot work with another studio. It just means that it's an insurmountable task to get him to come back. Like, you have a studio that gives you a first look deal. You could pretty much get all your projects rolling. So why, in a man in his right mind, come back? That's if they wanted to continue with the part 2 of Justice League. So I am opposite of Matt, saying it's not impossible, but probable. It's probably not going to happen because it's just, why would you go back to that situation when it's such a completely different experience? Working at it's like a new job that's great in your old.
Let's call it what it is. It's a promotion.
Yeah,
it's a promotion. But anyway, so this is yes for gifts and whatever. This is cool. I got this handmade mundane matte skull that I got back in 2015. I went to my very first meetup. And one of the ladies who was there was actually a pretty big fan, and she made this for me.
That's nice.
She made me a mundane matte pillow, and I absolutely
sleep on it?
No.
Oh.
No. It's on my shelf. It's you know what? Despite everything in the last couple of years, this is still a very nice keepsake, and it's still a very nice gift, and it was a very, very, very beautiful gesture. So despite everything, I still like it. And that's really cool. Sadly, I never saw her again. That's not to indicate anything. It's just how it happens sometimes. So it happens sometimes. So anyway, so we'll definitely, like that. I'm still, jeez, you guys are great. How do we get back on topic after that? My goodness. Like that was fucking insane. Where are the Logan Claws? They're on the wall, man. I'm not gonna go pull them off the wall right now.
Oh, you have Logan Claws too.
Okay, hold on. I'll go get them. All right. Ask Max a question
about the Snyder Cut or the Miko. I'm honestly curious about his thumbnail with his Kingpin on there. I don't know why Kingpin's on there, and I heard that Michael B. Jordan may do a Superman series now. I'm actually on topic.
Okay, yeah, I want to get to that too. I
didn't totally understand your thumbnail.
These are the Logan Claws.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so,
can I have that?
No,
I'm just kidding.
This was sent to me back in 2017. IMAX was trying to reach out to influencers, I guess, and they're like, I had mentioned no, they're not signed. They're just replicas from the movie.
I hope you could get it.
If I can ever get, you know, if like Hugh Jackman was ever coming to like Seattle or something, I would take this and try to get him to autograph these. But what it was is they were doing a promotion for Logan. They said, "Hey, do you want to go see Logan in IMAX?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." And they said, "Okay, we'll send you a couple free tickets and we'll send you something else too." I was like, "All right, cool." So I didn't even know, but they sent me a replica claws.
That's awesome.
And then, you know, with like the little,
pays to be a shill. Pays to be a shill.
All I had to do was just go see a movie in IMAX.
I'm just kidding. Shills get cool swag.
That was,
you know what annoys me though is the people that are. There's nothing wrong with treating it like a business, but there's people that just sell all their shit on eBay, and it's so annoying. Like if I had that stuff sent to me, like I don't know. I mean, you need to do what you want, but they just like consistently sell everything. On
so
eBay.
it's like, for example, Louis Lecca, Nerd Report, right? He gets sent things all the time. He gets sent movies. He gets sent those press swag baskets, all of that shit all the time. He just turns around and resells it either on eBay or at his shop that he works at on the weekends. So he just resells everything. You know what I mean? Like he'll get stuff coming on in. He'll get like let's say he gets a promotional DVD or something, right? A promotional Blu-ray. He'll get the code for like, you know, my was it moviesanywhere.com or whatever. And then he'll get the code and he'll have the digital version and then he'll just like resell the disc. You know? I mean, that's kind of I don't fault him for that, to be honest with you, because that's a hustle. In LA, you got to hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to hustle. But for me, it's like, you know, I mean, I was given a copy of the Cloverfield Paradox on Blu-ray from Paramount to review. I still have it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I mean, I didn't really care for the movie that much. Outside of the first viewing of it, I kind of liked it. But you know, as a standalone movie, not necessarily a sci-fi film. And or as a Cloverfield film, I should say.
The downside of giving Callie a bone, the gas. Whew. That's why I stopped buying her rawhides.
Try having a large abdominal hernia, dude. The doctor's like, you're gonna fart a lot, and I'm like, all right. So
was your girlfriend there for that conversation?
No, and I have withheld that information from her. Anyway, here, no, real quick, according H-Bart's here with the $5 super chat. Thank you, H-Bart's. Says, watch The Deer Hunter on 4K tonight. First time viewing it was great. I've never seen The Deer Hunter.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know the movie. Iconically, I know the film, but I don't think I've ever seen it. But I like watching those older movies in 4K though, because the older movies in 4K, the transfer is really good using like the film print itself, versus like now the 4K is just how they shoot, how they up-res, or how they export the output. You know what I mean? How they export the project. Whereas older films, they have to go frame by frame and scan it and then clean the frames up, and it's a process.
Isn't it great watching classic stuff for the first time that you know is going to be good? Like, I'm just finally getting into The Sopranos season 1. Like, I started the first 2 episodes a bunch of times, and it's so good. The Sopranos.
It's one of those shows, like, I tried watching it when I was like a teenager, and like it just didn't really click with me.
Yeah.
So
but watching it now, oh my goodness. It's so good.
Now you understand a lot more. You know what I mean? Right, it's like when I was a teenager and I was trying, you know, one of my favorite movies was Shawshank Redemption, but I think it was like almost for like, I don't want to say for all the wrong reasons, but there was so much of that movie I just didn't get. Or even like Pulp Fiction, you know what I mean? Back then, Seven, you know, all those kind of films from back in the day that, you know, for the adults, they completely get, but the kids, And even looking at stuff here, it's like, again, looking at things with the Masters of the Universe Revelation. There's stuff there that's aimed at kids. There's stuff there that's there for the
James
adults.
Gandolfini, like Tony Izzo just said, rest in peace. He's just like amazing for that role, and it sort of seems like he's sort of like Tony a little bit. Even like the health problems that he has, he kind of seems similar to like, you know.
So, no, I totally get that. So, let's see here. Astro Josh just says, speaking of Logan, I just found the 4K and the Blu-ray of both the black and white version and the theatrical version. But no, nice. You got the noir version of Logan. I have that as well. Yeah, I have that as well.
Guy Green is throwing heat at Kevin Smith. I don't want to get into spoilers here, but
Kevin Smith is a joke and a liar. Kevin Smith's a funny guy.
Is that because of YouTube videos saying about the plot?
Yeah, okay. I got a lot of comments saying like, because I did videos. I did videos of Kevin Smith calling out clownfish because they're a fucking joke. They always have been. And you know what? Hey, they might get more viewers than me, but they're still a fucking joke. That doesn't matter. It's like Doomcock gets more views than me. He's an outright proven liar. So none of that means shit.
Equal quality on the
internet. That doesn't mean anything. The thing is, though, clownfish are dishonest actors. All right, let's just be fair. They're dishonest actors. A lot of those guys are dishonest actors. And so they're like, oh, this is a Tila show. This is the first half of one season. That is not the show. That is not the show. We don't know how the show is going to end.
Still coming on this episode?
Yeah, he's supposed to be here. I sent him a message. He's going to let me know when it's. Yeah, he's going to come on in.
This is like an amazing episode of.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's I'm actually
dark. I didn't bring you nothing. I'm not even on camera for this episode.
That's okay. So I wouldn't be on camera either. Except I got the big fucking box, and I'm like, I should probably be on camera for the big fucking box.
I've been neglecting YouTube this week. Saggy got monetized. Thanks. Congrats, Shaggy Bellins. And my work just sucked this week, so I just like after work I crashed. I didn't feel like.
No, I get it, dude. I've been like, I've been home most of the week, so I've just been, like I got one of those like post surgery lap bands to literally keep everything in place, and like and then like I'm just
So why are you teasing Kingpin on the thumbnail?
Well, that's what we got to wait for Mikey Sutton for that one.
Oh.
But there is stuff with that, but I'll wait for him to get here.
Do I have to leave for that, or
no? You don't have to leave for that. Okay. No, you can be here. I'm not gonna boot you out.
He said he might come on my show a while ago,
you just have to hit him up and ask him.
That's when I kind of went. I didn't make as many streams, so I have to get in touch with him again.
Just a random Drake here says, watch the second half of Masters of the Universe come out and have the haters begging for Kev's forgiveness. They won't, because they never want to admit fault. They never want to admit fault.
People don't create. They don't do anything.
Davey Crotchkick here says, I had no idea Jim Varney was dead. Mind blown. Rip Ernest. Yeah, man, that's Jim Varney passed a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was really sad, man. I remember that. That's one of the things where it's like, like Slinky Dog in Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4, the actor they got to play him sounds really good. But it's not Jim Varney. It's not Ernest P. Worrell. I grew up with Jim Varney. I grew up with Ernest. And so it's like, hey, Vern, like what that is, what that's from, and you love it.
Do you think if he was still alive, he would do a comeback movie?
Yeah. Well, no, he continued to make Ernest movies until he died, right?
Oh, okay.
There's like Ernest Goes to Africa. There's like Ernest Joins the NBA or something along those lines. Because he did the movies he did in theaters was Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Goes to Jail, and Ernest Scared Stupid. And there might be another one that I'm forgetting, but I remember going and seeing Ernest, like outside of the first one because I wasn't old enough, but seeing Saves Christmas, Goes to Jail, and Scared Stupid in theaters. And they were great films to see in theaters. I loved all of that stuff. And then I guess Slam Dunk. It was Slam Dunk Ernest, yeah. But he did a bunch of those Ernest films. And let's see here. Also Benson here at the £5 super chat. Thank you. Says, really enjoyed Masters. It's building to a climax. We have spies reporting back to Enosh about what said ref at the end. What said ref. Referring the end of Snyderverse, Hi William accountability over no. Oh, you troll, sir. You troll. You troll.
Hey, Benson's. I used to order from his site back in the day.
Well, he's been very vocal and supportive over here, and I really appreciate that.
My wife used to get some dolls from the website.
Nice. Let's see. I'm just kind of going through. All right, so why don't we get into the I guess not the main story, but the big one of the day is this one here involving new Superman. That's a fascinating one.
So it's true. So all the Michael B. Jordan rumors.
Well,
I mean, but again, it's a series.
Well, that's the thing though. Is like that's the whole point. Is this whole situation ultimately we don't know.
Collider.
Yet. And Collider's the one that broke it. Collider's the one that broke it. Yeah.
Jeff Snyder.
Yeah, I know the guy behind the Snyder Cut.
He was on record to absolutely saying people are idiots thinking it exists. He was one of the Collider guys that said
that. He was one of the idiots. But he broke this story, and this is his story, and it's making its way around, saying here that Michael B. Jordan is developing his own Black Superman project for HBO Max, not Warner Brothers Studios, not for theatrical distribution, which I think is a mistake, if you want my honest opinion.
I'm more excited about the series.
The thing is though, Michael B. Jordan is not, he just did the Without Remorse, and that went to Amazon, and that did pretty well for Amazon. But at the same time, it's like, this is something
so Ed Evolution is really tapped into what I was going to ask. I'm confused. Does this mean there's going to be 2 Black Supermen?
At this point in time, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And that is where I'm like, huh?
They're competing.
Almost. Now, and apparently one of the things that Mikey is going to talk about tonight, because he dropped an article tonight about Man of Steel 2, and I know he's going to talk about that, and I know he's going to talk about Kingpin, so we got a lot to cover with Mikey Sutton when he gets on in. But
I'm excited.
This is what they say here, that Michael B. Jordan and his production company Outlier Society are developing their own Black Superman project for HBO Max that centers on Val-Zod. Sources say that Outlier Society has hired a writer who is currently working on the script, though they don't know who. Though it was initially unclear whether the Val-Zod project would be a movie or a limited series, sources have since reached out to clarify that as of right now, it's in fact being written as a limited series that Jordan will produce and possibly even star in, though he has yet to commit on that officially. And he was asked recently about this, and he said it was flattering, I think, but he kind of turned it down. Mm-hmm. So, and that's kind of one of the things here. So as we know, like, there's the previously reported J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot version of the Black Superman movie from Warner's that's expected to follow the Kal-El Clark Kent version of the character, probably through like the civil rights movement is what I think a lot of people are kind of, leaning towards. Which will likely be directed by a Black filmmaker, as Abrams is simply expected to produce. Author and cultural critic Ta-Nehisi Coates is already work on the script. And so, yeah, that one we already know is happening. That one we already know.
So I'm really confused now when Mikey gets here, because there's 2 Black Superman and Man of Steel 2. I really need the Mikey Sutton geekosity to sort all this out. I'm really confused on Superman now.
Well, I would argue that right now a big part of it probably has to do with the fact that what we're dealing with here is they want to push the multiverse. If this is real, they want to push the multiverse, and they want to hit it hard. Notice how this drops a week after Loki. Right? Notice how this drops a week after the multiverse in the Marvel was just born. And so now here comes Warner Brothers with, hey guys, multiple Supermen. You all thought you're going to get multiple variants of Kang? We're going to give you variants of fucking Superman. And that's kind of what it boils down to. Now, it says here, while Jordan did work with Warner Brothers on developing a Black Superman movie at one point, he recently shot down rumors that he would star in the new Abrams film, saying that he was flattered, but he's just going to watch this one. But the reason why is because there's at least a part of the speculative theory here is that a recent editorial penned by Jamie Broadnax for Black Girl Nerds says here that their sources say that Jordan has not wanted to engage in conversations about race-bending Kal-El for the same reasons many of the fans are pushing back on the current Warner Brothers reimagined version of Clark Kent, but that he would be interested in engaging on a Black Superman project centering on the Val-Zod storyline. And that is what people thought of when they thought that originally that Ta-Nehisi Coates was going to come in to work on a Superman movie. with Warner's and J.J. Abrams that it was probably going to be Val-Zod. It wouldn't be Kal-El or Clark Kent. And then we find out that that's not the case, and they really want to take the character and race bend the character, which is an interesting thing. But it's like also no one was interested in that. Like, I mean, the pushback I saw a lot of people of color pushing back on that. Like, we don't want this. We want something original, you know. And that's kind of the Val-Zod storyline is more akin to that. So it's kind of like, you know, Miles Morales speaks to a lot of people who aren't white and like Spider-Man. And the reason why he was created was because there wasn't a black or Latino Spider-Man. And so Brian Michael Bendis, a white dude from Portland, by the way, super woke city, if we're going to use that vernacular, which has been tossed around today. Also my hometown, he created the character, and it's one of the most popular in all the comic book, and all the Spider-Man stuff, as well as winning an Academy Award for Best Animated Picture. Whereas none of the Spider-Man live action films have gotten nominated for anything even close to that. So but then it goes on to say she has a valid point. If there are two perfectly good Black Superman, why would Abrams' big budget Black Superman movie follow the white version of the character? Is it simply because Clark Kent is better known within the realm of pop culture? We may never know the answer, but what is clear is that Jordan wasn't into that idea, and now he's developing his own Superman project, albeit for the Warner Brothers streaming or sister streamer HBO Max. And I would say, and maybe this is just, you know, my take on it. For one, I would much rather prefer this version than whatever the hell the other thing was. You know, I would never
to see. I don't have a lot of confidence in anything WB that Michael B. Jordan, he usually gets projects done once he signs on. But
it's true, and he's producing, and he's that means he'll find financing, and he'll come in, he'll make the deal. So it makes a lot of sense.
He's also Benson doing the other series.
Static Shock. I think there's Static Shock, yeah. And again, that's and if he picks up the mantle and runs with like BIPOC, characters, biracial, indigenous people of color, which is I can never remember all the terms, but that's what it is. If he runs with that side of it and whatever, like that's great, like that's awesome. I think he'd be, that's good. I'm fine with that. But Benson here asks, will the JJ deal stay in place when Warner Brothers leaves AT&T? The answer to that is yes, because Warner Brothers leaving AT&T the deal that JJ made was not with AT&T, it was with Warner Brothers. So that deal stays intact. It doesn't shift. Now it all depends on what they want to do with that. They paid him $500 million.
It's a shame that he got that deal and Zack Snyder didn't get a deal like that because
J.J. Abrams movies make more money. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it, and that's the thing. Every time we dive into the Snyder Cut shit, which I don't want to dwell on, not tonight. Every time we dive into that, what we always find out though is if you look at Zack Snyder's movies for Warner's have made like almost $4 billion. One of J.J. Abrams' movies has made $2.7 billion. And another one did like $1.4 billion, putting it over $4 billion for just two movies versus all the movies that Zack has made from Warner Brothers from 2007 to 2017.
Well, it's Star Wars though.
But it's Star Wars, but I mean, just saying, like there's, there's right. It is maybe apples and oranges on the comparison. But ultimately, it's kind of like that's the whole aspect of it. And so we'll have to wait and see on that. I mean, I'm excited to see what they pull off with that because I think it's either going to completely. I really do feel, in essence, they're trying to burn down the previous DCEU. However, Mikey's going to come in and probably say exactly differently than what I believe, which is always fun.
Mikey, come on, Mikey.
He said around 11 o'clock. He said about 11 o'clock, and so it's 10:56 right now.
I'm excited.
But H-Bat's here.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no,
go ahead.
He just says here. Did you see China Jam is banned in China? The China can cry. Yes, Space Jam: A New Legacy is banned in China.
Oh really?
But yes, and LeBron James can cry.
Why?
I honestly don't know.
No, for what? I'm just interested to see what reason, because there's lots of weird reasons. Some of the stuff's banned in China.
Is it? Well, I mean, Winnie the Pooh.
Why? Do you know why?
Why is Space Jam 2 banned in China? Okay, well, these are rumors apparently. So, Joe Pitka, the director of the 1996 original. Okay, rumors coming in from Clay Travis, a sports journalist and political commentator who shared several tweets claiming that China won't allow the movie based over there, saying despite LeBron James shutting up and dribbling for Chairman Xi, China still won't allow Space Jam 2 to air, meaning the movie is likely to lose $700 million. It should be a massive story, and yet no one's talking about it. Okay, Mikey says he'll be here in about 5 minutes.
All right.
So
get that, and please be careful, you YouTube viewers, because I just got spoiled, and I didn't even click on the video. It's just, recommended because you're talking about Masters of the Universe. Some typical Fandom Menace channels are putting "it sucks" in the spoilers right in the thumbnail.
Is it? Yeah, it's probably the spoiler from like the last bit of the last episode.
Yeah, and it's not. I didn't even click on it. I wasn't even searching for it.
Yeah,
I just happened to look like at the recommended videos. That tab, based on your topic or your thing. So be very careful. And I'm really pissed at this YouTuber for just putting that in there.
Do you know which YouTuber it was?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Okay, post it in the private chat though, because I'm curious to know.
It's not a big YouTuber; it's a small YouTuber.
Oh, they all got to get clicks somehow. They all got to get the click somehow.
It's basically like this is sucks, and given the reason.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. It's like, listen, if you watch the show.
Well, there's James. He's saying it's horrible.
James, I mean, like He-Man is horrible, or Masters of the Universe Revelations is horrible, because like again, He-Man was an old 80s cartoon designed to sell toys. Just like fucking Transformers was a TV show that was designed to sell toys. Hasbro and Mattel sell you shit. That's their job. The lore runs deep. This show, I listen to other people who are like really into the He-Man lore, and the fact that they pulled from like the mini comics that came in between the show that came out with the toys. There's references to that. There's references to like a lot of other smaller side characters, even some funnier characters. There's a lot of references to a lot of things in this. This show is a spiritual successor to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe because they do not have the rights to be He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So this is Masters of the Universe Revelations. This is a spiritual sequel to the original show that very much pulls from the lore of He-Man. And a lot of the fucking people that I've seen bitching about this fucking show over on, the Fandom Menace side of things, guess what? They weren't even fucking born when this show came out. They weren't like, they never probably even watched this show when they were kids. They probably don't even remember, or they've never even seen the 1987 Dolph Lundgren movie, which gets universally panned all the time. I fucking love that movie. I watched that movie so many goddamn times when I was a kid. You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, it's, oh my God, it's great. It's great. It's like totally 80s cheese, but it's like, it's good 80s cheese. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. All right. And then Thomas Carroll here, $2 Australian says, Max, any info on season 12 of Bob's Burgers?
Screw you. I'm not associated with Bob's Burgers at all. I don't even like that show. The characters are badly animated, and I don't resemble any of them under this mask. So go to hell, Thomas Carroll. No, thank you for the super chat.
A little bit. No. A little bit like Gene. A little bit like.
You guys. I'm much better looking than that dude.
Don't
bring it up. Mikey Sutton. You're trying to embarrass me in front of Mikey Sutton. Is that what you viewers want? Oh, this is Max.
No, but I'll embarrass you in front of Saggy Melons here.
Oh no, Shaggy Melons.
No clapping.
Shaggy.
No clapping. You're both in trouble.
No, Shaggy.
What I do now?
So sorry,
you both missed my first monetization stream. Both of you. Both of you.
I was sleeping. This is the first time I've even been on the internet.
I put you on the thumbnail, Max, for crying out loud.
I was sleeping. I couldn't see the thumbnail when I was sleeping.
You were on the thumbnail.
Work was hell this week.
Both of you missed it, and I'm very upset.
My excuse is I have a hernia.
Okay,
I think I have one too.
No, yeah, you have a hernia. Yeah, you have a hernia in your brain. How dare that was the most important stream that you missed.
She just popped in
asking for you.
She's just here for Mikey. Come on, let's be real.
Oh wait, Mikey Sutton's here.
Mikey Sutton's coming on in a few. Hey, she hung out the other night. I had Ty from Pop Culture Corner here Two nights in a row.
Very
two
sorry,
nights in a
Shaggy
row.
Melons.
So that was pretty great.
That was Anthony. You made a mistake. You said it was someone else. That was the guy Anthony that always calls
Imagine having this guy in your thumbnail for your first monetization stream that he helped get you to get there, and he doesn't even show up.
You are talking about this guy right here.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, not me. I wasn't involved with that.
You know, my work has been horrible this week. That's all I'm saying.
It's always Max is always my work.
Well, even customer service. Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm
nice. I'm nice. I'm crazy on the internet, but I take my job seriously. I'm very nice to my customers, and it's hard.
I know. Max broke my heart.
I didn't mean to break your heart. I'll make it up to you somehow.
I
got a really great bubble tea this week.
I'm glad for you, but I give Matt Jarbo a pass because he's not too well, so he gets the hernia pass. He's an old man pass.
I get the so your intestines are currently hanging out in your abdomen pass. So there we go on that one.
Did you show it?
No, I didn't show it.
You missed. Matt showed his package on stream. It was amazing. Saggy.
I always miss those.
It's a big package.
It was a huge package.
Lots of hentai in there.
There actually was a fair amount. I got some people sent me Jess, one of the regulars here on the who views. He sent me a very, very, very generous package today.
I heard.
Yeah, it was very.
This is like an amazing. This is like it's not even his birthday.
I know one of the things.
It's like he didn't get monetization this week. Saggy did, and he's getting all the packages. And Mikey Sutton.
I don't want to hear about my monetization stuff.
I'm very happy for you.
You didn't show up to the party.
It's during the week. You know the chances are 50-50 during the week.
But you're awake. It's 2:00 in the morning, and you're still here. And you're here of all places.
Well, it's Friday night. I finally could chill a little bit.
No, that's fine.
I watched Sopranos a little bit. Although I'm catching up on a lot of stuff with my wife. We watched Bill and Ted 3. Oh, that was awful.
That's awesome. Matt, I have a question for you.
Wait. You didn't like Bill and Ted 3?
No. I would prefer to watch Space Jam again than Bill and Ted 3.
That is very sad to hear. Bill and Ted 3 was amazing.
It was not.
Did you watch The Golden Boy yet?
No, I haven't watched Golden Boy. Ryan just sent it I just got it today in the mail.
Okay, just keep in mind, just remember these words and they will forever live in your brain. Study. Just remember that.
All right. Okay. So that's so he says that Ryan was saying that you and I are going to have a lot to discuss when I get around to watching Golden Boy.
Yeah, I was shocked when he told me. He told me he was sending it to you and I couldn't say nothing. But yeah, when he told me that, I was like, what? You sent him Golden Boy? Wow. Let's talk about a classic.
Oh, and I watched Sexy Beasts too.
Oh yeah. Did you watch the first episode of Sexy Beasts? Because I did. Because we were going to talk about it, Matt.
No, I didn't get the chance to. I did not get the chance to yet.
It's a cool show, but it's only going to go next level when they get some really. I mean, everyone's
they need to get some unattractive people in there.
I don't want to be mean or anything, but once you get some
normal looking people.
Normal, yeah.
Not like smoking hot models. Yeah, I know.
Right.
So this is Max on his debut performance on Bob's Burgers.
Why?
I kill it on the keyboard.
He does.
This does not make me mad. This image though, because I look like
because I don't have.
Would you go see that band? Yes, you would go see that band.
It'd be the loneliest band of all time.
No, put that back on. That rocks. That rocks hard. Come on, who would go see this show? I would.
I would see it.
Yes.
I literally I made that in Canva like in 2 seconds. So it's.
I look like I take the keyboard so seriously.
By the way,
you know what I could do is like I could take the image he sent all of us of him at the lake. When we all got that random text message from Max,
dude.
No, he's obviously gonna put your mask on your face. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I would totally put the mask on the face. Benson here though says I watched Jolt last night. Kate Beckinsale at her finest. Yeah, I wanted to see.
What's that?
It's a new Amazon movie with Kate Beckinsale. There's a lot of movies that are like I've got to watch, man.
Benson.
I see. I get to it H parts. I promise you, man. But I've heard Jolt. I saw the trailer. It looked pretty good.
It did look pretty good. I did see that too. By the way, Benson, I love you. Thank you. I still cherish my Blue Beetle.
Oh, did he send you a Blue Beetle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He found one. A lot of people were telling me there wasn't.
He has a website where he has a lot of great products.
Yeah, he found the Blue Beetle. I was so excited. I nearly cried when I got it. I was like, oh my God. And then Amazon kind of screwed it up because they left it outside in the freaking rain. So the box got a little damaged. But I love it.
I want Kate Beckinsale back in Underworld.
I need more of those Blue Beetles because I'm going to literally go to Enosh's house when he's not there, take all of his stuff out and put a ton of Blue Beetle stuff in there, a bunch of action figures of Blue Beetle. He'll love it. It'll be the best thing ever happened to him.
I'm going to... who do you think's going to get to Enosh first, me or Saggy? I'm planning to go in there soon. I was going to wait till the Amico comes out. You're going to go to Enosh before me?
You guys,
I'm sleeping over at the
You guys are gonna go. You guys are gonna like travel.
Every time I ask, Enosh is like, "Yeah, okay."
What? I'd travel to see you too. I'd fix. If you want that hernia fixed, just let me know. I got a hammer. We'll knock that hernia right back.
It's a little bit more precise than a hammer. I need at least a pen.
Yeah, H-Parts, you're right.
No, we're just gonna knock that hernia right back into you.
H-Parts is correct. He's probably gonna get there first.
He's closer, so that would make sense. Anyway, H-Barts with the $5 super chat. Thank you, man. Says, are you worried Bob Chapek could hurt Marvel and drive Feige away? And well, I have thought about that a little bit, and I did tweet out that I don't think that Iger will step down from being chairman of the board. I feel like if those rumors are true about all of the conflict behind the scenes at Disney and Chapek's long goodbye, because normally by now, the CEO would have stepped out and the new guy would have taken over. But Iger's still around. And it's kind of like, just admit you don't want to leave the job. Just admit you don't want to leave. Just admit you don't want to be the most powerful person in the
There was all those rumors that he wanted to get into politics.
Yeah, those are not going to happen. But the thing is though, Bob Iger does have the single highest amount of personal shares owned by anyone with Disney. So he has millions and millions and millions of dollars in personal shares that he owns. And so if Chapek is fucking around, which is what all the reports are kind of saying that he's fucking around, what that means is that Iger's bottom line is going to be impacted. And a lot of his friends who have stake and shares in Disney are going to have their bottom line. And look, the thing with Chapek is Chapek's he's a parks guy, and the parks have done well under Iger. But the thing is that Chapek is going to bring all of the IPs that Disney has, Star Wars, Marvel, all that jazz, and they're going to do a lot more with it at the parks to try to drive more people to the parks. When a lot of people out there, I think a lot of the Disney fans that go to the parks aren't necessarily happy with how a lot of the parks have been kind of handling themselves recently, especially with the price. The price is insane. They got rid of the SoCal pass, season pass. They got rid of that over there at Disneyland. But then I think they brought something similar back or whatever, But a lot of people I know who would spend the yearly money to go, and they would always have a yearly annual pass at Disneyland, have just stopped going. A lot of people I know have just stopped going, and they hate it because they want to go to Disneyland. They'll drive from San Diego all the way to Disneyland for the day. They spend money on parking. They spend money on food, the drinks. They buy merch. They are the people that help keep Disney going when the off season is off, And so, anyway, so I don't know if he's going to hurt it or not. We'll have to wait and see on that one. It all boils down to when Chapek decides to leave, and that's like the end of the year. But the thing is also Alan Horn is going to be stepping down from Disney, or from Disney Studios, and he also revitalized Disney Studios because Bob Iger brought Alan Horn out of retirement, who Alan Horn used to run Warner Brothers before they went tits up, and then now you've got all this other stuff going on. So anyway, what are you bringing up here, Max?
I have an article I was looking at. Get that checked out, Shaggy.
I'm sorry, I have allergies.
Warner Brothers will develop at least 10 movies for HBO Max in 2022.
Well, hold on, real quick. Benson's, I thought it was Amazon, but whoever delivered the package, they left it in the rain, and it was very upsetting. But the figure is fine. It was just the box that was ruined, unfortunately. But it's okay. I still love it. Thank you. You're the best in the world.
Well, the reason I brought this up Matt, is Jason Keelar is saying stuff on this article.
Well, Keelar, yeah, I think Keelar is trying to keep his job. So,
thanks for sending Blue Beetles to Saggy.
Well, I was saying thank you for the bless shoes because I sneezed.
Oh, she sneezed. Yeah, she sneezed, and everyone there's like, all right. Oh, wow. We just got a couple more people joined in the back.
I should get this off then.
I mean, I came to yell at Max, but I stayed for Mikey Sutton. That's
fine, and I'm sure I'm pretty sure he likes the audience. I don't know Mikey to not like an audience. Jess also sent him ghost stories in the mail. Sent me? Yeah, I got the ghost stories DVDs. I'm gonna watch those. Yeah, they got the 2 collections. So lots of anime, some wholesome, some not.
Most not.
You need to watch Demon Slayer.
Do I though?
Yes, you would love.
Do I need to watch Demon Slayer?
You would love Demon Slayer.
Do I need to watch?
Yes, you need to watch Demon Slayer. Please watch.
Why is everyone trying to get Jarbo in the anime?
Because I honestly
it's because I mock it. It's because I mock anime all the time.
Well, not just that. I think your insight on some of these titles, it would be very interesting to listen to see what your thoughts are on some of the things we're recommending.
I would just approach anime from like the dirty old man character perspective. I'd be like, I'm just gonna like, whatever's gonna have like the best looking titties, and that's gonna be on it.
So you're Master Roshi, basically, from Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not gonna say like I've never dabbled in a couple things. I'm just saying it's not common.
Watch Bible Black.
His whole entry point to anime is hentai. It's pretty much admitted. You mean that stuff?
The fact that he laughed means he knows Bible Black.
I've heard of Bible Black, but let's see here. Before we get into all of that stuff, let me quickly bring in RJ. Jumped in a little late, but RJ's here. Thank you very much. I see how
it is. I've been here the whole
time.
They hear Mikey Sutton's coming in. All of a sudden,
no, actually, I was on.
RJ was over with Enosh over there talking about Masters of the Universe, my voice
hurting. I need a break.
I want to give him a good introduction because the scooper of all scoopers at this point in time, the man with the plan, the man, the myth, the legend. You know him, you love him, you might not believe him, but he's fucking here, Mr. Mikey Sutton.
You know what, Matt? I really want you to review Legend of the Overfiend.
Legends of the Overfiend?
Yes, you have to review that anime. It's a classic horror porn anime.
Oh.
My God, I want you to review it so bad.
Okay, Legend of the Overfiend, 1989.
Yeah.
I will. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up the. I'll bring up the IMDb page here because I googled it.
So Mikey, I have something to tell you real quick.
Sure.
When you followed me on Instagram, I had no idea who you were, and then I found out you were kind of a big deal, and I was like, oh.
Thank you.
All right.
Bragging, Shaggy.
That is like, what was that? What was that, Shaggy? That was. It's like, I don't know. Let's talk about hentai. This is the DVD.
This is what you do when you have Mikey Sutton on? Oh no.
This is one of the nastiest anime you'll ever see.
He brought it up. He brought it up.
Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Seriously,
I don't think I've seen this one.
So it's Legend of the Overfiend, Legend of the Demon Womb. Oh my God.
Oh.
And then Daily Telegraph down here, says seriously disturbing.
Yeah.
All right. So according to this is the back of it.
Oh, it's old. It's old.
It's very old. Oh my God. Look at this image here where like the light's coming out of that guy's crotch in the shape of a penis.
Careful scrolling through.
Careful. Yeah. Anyway, so this is what the back of it says here. According to legend, the world consists of 3 dimensions: the human world, the world of man beasts, and the world of monster demons. Every 3,000 years, the Overfiend is brought to life through the body of a human to destroy the existing world and unite these 3 dimensions into a new world of peace and happiness. However, the new world that the Overfiend is supposed to create may be a sickening place of horrendous violence, uncontrollable lusts, and supernatural forces beyond comprehension. Is there any hope for humanity? Will the legend of the Overfiend become reality? From the animation geniuses who created Space Cruiser Yamato, which is actually pretty good.
That's shocking.
That's an old one too, yeah, because this is the astounding and controversial theatrical masterpiece which single-handedly launched the erotic, grotesque, genre of Japanese animation has yet to be equaled. Most definitely not a cartoon for children.
Wait, what's going on in that picture in the corner though? You see that, like that glowing light?
Did you just miss what he
That's
said?
what
He already said that.
Yeah, it's literally like a cock of light, dude.
Oh,
And that guy's clearly coming. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Although the eyeballs haven't rolled into the back of the head yet, so it's not full climax. It's just beginning of climax.
What a polite synopsis for a really sick.
Why did
anime.
Variety review it? Variety has a tagline on the back of the box. That's
I'm not gonna
crazy.
lie.
Yeah. Well, you've got violent sci-fi horror. Technical aspects and animation quality are excellent. It should do well in video. You know what? I really think that is an excellent quote that should be on a lot of people's tombstones.
Yeah, I tell you.
Mikey Sutton, we need to. I need to see your search history.
Nah.
She asks me that all the time.
This is
She
the
wants
first
to see,
thing he brings up.
she wants to see
offense,
my
Mikey,
search
I like
history.
you, but I don't want to see. I don't want to see yours or Matt Jarvel's.
Well,
RJ's.
here's the thing, Saggy. I want to ask you if you've seen this one. Oh, come on. The freaking cover art's not there. Hold on, let me find it. I've brought it up before. Jesus Christ, that's still real low. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find an actual decent size. Oh my God. Everything on this one is like super small.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super small. There we go.
I like so immature. I can't believe
I'm glad you're here, Mikey, because I'm really confused on what's going on with all these stories too.
Well, now we're talking about hentai, and
yeah, I know.
So
but
that is.
I'm actually still thinking about
Well,
Superman.
I want to share a story about Legend of the Overfiend with you guys. So, a friend of mine wanted to throw an anime party for his buddy, and he was asking me, of all people, for recommendations, right? This is back in the 90s. And I said, sure, why don't you show him Legend of the Overfiend? He's like, really, what's that? I said, oh, it's just a horror anime. He had no idea what's in this movie, right? So he puts on the film, there's a group of people there whose only exposure to anime was like Rama 1/2 and stuff like that, like Sailor Moon, okay? So he brings Legend of the Overfiend. Let's just say halfway through the film, demon comes out, starts doing something nasty to a girl, and this dwarf starts masturbating. People just left the room. That was it. That's all it took.
like you do when you see a dwarf masturbate.
It's kind of like watching Two Girls, One Cup. It's
no, it's not.
the first time you watch it, you're kind of like, all right, let's lull everyone in the first 10 seconds. The girls are just making out. You're totally okay with it. Like, all right, I like where this is going. I think I can get invested into this particular video. I don't know what's going to happen afterward, but clearly it's going to be nice, scissor me timbering fun. And then after, I watched that movie while I was eating carne asada nachos, and it didn't faze me because I watched a lot of 4chan at the time. Anyway, the one I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about Superman, but first let's talk about another pop culture phenomenon, Max. One you may not be familiar with, one that you should really familiarize yourself with, because it is a story of loss and love and tragedy and grief, and also redemption, and about pulling oneself up from the bootstraps. And obviously people in the chat are going to be thinking I'm going to be pimping Boss Baby. I'm not pimping Boss Baby. Tonight I'm going to be talking about a very quaint 1999 French anime film, Starballs.
I've seen this one.
Oh,
I hate you. I absolutely hate you.
This is Starballs the movie in Spermversium. Sperm of Universum. I don't know.
Restore the Spermiverse.
Yeah, restore the Spermiverse. Clearly, that is what Netflix should be doing if they want all the hentai. This movie, I have this on VHS somewhere. It's somewhere. I have this on VHS.
Why?
I bought this at because I bought it at Comic-Con. I bought it at Comic-Con back like in 2000 or 2001.
Why are they selling it?
Because, dude, RJ, back in the day, they sold all sorts of stuff at Comic-Con.
Oh, man,
Well, they
right?
they still sell that kind of stuff at comic conventions and stuff.
They do,
used
but
to
at
sell
at big ones, you don't get this kind of stuff anymore.
Well, yeah, you can get the Go-Go's porno. You ever seen the Go-Go's porno tape? That used to be on sale at conventions.
I could imagine back before Mr. Skin was the thing. It's like, hey, you guys want to see the you guys want to see Sylvester Stallone's penis?
I love how we have
Oh,
Mikey
Italian
here.
Stallion?
Yeah, the Italian Stallion. Yeah.
I love that we have Mikey here, and all we're talking about is porn.
I'm talking about Superman.
I want a special show where Matt reviews our requests. Like I want Matt to review Caligula, Legend of the Overfiend. I want it at Flash Gordon.
Wait, isn't Helen Mirren in Caligula?
Yes, she is.
Then I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I've seen her bits. I've seen her bits from Caligula.
I've been looking for that movie, and it's cool. Now I remember it. Now Caligula. I have to remember that because I was like, "What is that movie?"
Yeah, famous Malcolm McDowell movie.
It was, yeah. I totally forgot he was in it, but then I heard Helen Mirren's in it.
Everyone's like, "Can we please talk about the Kingpin stuff already?"
Drake here says Jesus Christ has left the chat. That's very true, I guess so. But here's the thing. We gotta sit there and always have an odd conversation before getting into the good stuff.
Real quick before we move on. Is Mikey Sutton a fan of interspecies reviewers?
What?
Interspecies reviewers?
It's basically another porno anime.
Okay, bye.
But it's a modern one though. It's about two guys who go to review brothels, so they review the experience.
RJ, I need to see
so
your history.
RJ just brought out the new stuff. He's like, you guys don't know about this.
I need to see RJ search history right now.
Okay, hold on. Let's pump the brakes here. This is an anime about two dudes who want to review brothels. Now, did they go to the brothels or did they walk in and act like a food critic?
No, they go to the brothels. They're professional critics.
Okay, so they pay money.
I just like how RJ just exposed himself that he knows all the new shit. You guys are talking about H&M.
RJ, let me ask you a question. I want to ask you. Sure. Yes. I want to ask you a very personal question, and I just want a yes or no answer. Are you aware of what soap dens are?
I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
Okay. Because I'm just curious.
Why am I here?
Anyway, because soap, it's basically like a happy ending massage parlor in Japan. So
I know what it is.
You know what it is, yeah. But RJ doesn't apparently know what it is.
I said I'm done.
You know they have people who review hookers and they're called hobbyists.
Okay, so about Kingpin.
Have you ever read one of those forums? I have actually read one of those forums.
No, I've read those. Yeah.
I've read. Yeah, I was researching.
What was that?
It's I think he's just it's an it's a whole thing from last year. This woman died and she actually was an escort. She died on the job, and I was researching it for one of the true crime podcasts I do, and I found her review page, and that was really tragic to go through. Anyway, it's not movie related. That's very sad, tragic hooker relations.
Yeah.
Now Jay Draws here says currently watching Legend of the Overfiend. The first 5 minutes really get to the point.
Oh no! What do I start here?
That's right, the worst part is that you're watching free Hollywood After Dark and Overfiend at the same time.
A neuro massage. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing.
So about that Kingpin.
Anyway, everyone wants to talk about fucking Kingpin. I guess we should probably talk about.
Well, I really want to know, Mikey.
Before I do that, I just realized that's Max on your in the room here, and I had no idea because he's using a different profile. A little story I wanted to share with you guys. So when I first saw Max on your channel, Matt, I saw a guy in a Dr. Doom mask in the middle of the night, and I totally lost my fucking mind. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. I was like, no, Matt's lost his marbles, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's interrogating him. Now they're laughing it up, and I'm like, what the fuck? You have dogs and cats living together? What the hell is this? I seriously thought you were Doomcock, dude. I seriously thought I seriously thought you and Matt were having a ball. I'm like, what?
Matt hates this guy. What's going on?
Yeah, 2, 3 in the morning, couldn't sleep, right? I'm watching a replay of a show, and I'm like, Doomcock, and I'm about to message Matt. What the fuck are you doing, man? Doomcock.
Well, here's the thing. Max here is actually a bit of an actor. He's on a show called Bob's Burgers, where he plays Gene.
Don't embarrass me in front of
Burger.
Mikey. I am not on Bob's Burgers. I hate that show. No.
How
really
can you hate
don't
Bob's
like
Burgers? That show is great. Anyway, yeah, people mentioning this is like Boulder Talk Radio. It kind of gets that way after a while.
And then Matt was calling you Max, right? Like, oh, Doomcock has a real name. His name is Max. I really thought you were Doom.
Thank you, Mikey. You've crushed me tonight.
And so, like, the next day, I was like, did I just see that, you know? And so I actually, for the first time, I saw a Doomcock show. Just to see if you were that person. Like, okay, no, it's not him. I'm like, oh,
no, he's not Doomcock. He's way more entertaining than Doomcock.
Thank you.
Max brings the heat and the thunder. Doomcock just brings the lies.
I'm not bringing much thunder to anything. I'm just a guest now on this show.
He's kind of semi-retired. You know what I mean? Like
every once in a while.
what Max really needs is like just a good pipe cleaning to get back into the swing of things. You know, like he just needs like a good solid pounding and release. You know, and just to get it out there. Oh my God. And to just like, all that, and then he'll be back.
But instead, I'm on Hollywood After Dark.
And said you are. We're making cum jokes and talking about like the Overfiend. Yeah.
Are you sure this isn't Cinemax After Dark?
No, because that doesn't really exist anymore. Thank you, Warners. When they said HBO Max was going to be a thing, I'm like, oh, they're combining it with Cinemax, and they're no Cinemax content.
Honestly, do you think that might be the reason they don't get as many subs? Maybe they should consider bringing that type of content.
Never underestimate people's ability to.
You might see a sub growth, like adults only section or something.
Yeah,
Legend of the Overfiend is finally on HBO Max.
Why not have a hentai section? Like, honestly, why not? You know what I mean? It's like, it's 9 p.m. on HBO Max. Time to put away the fucking puppets. It's like, we may own Sesame Street, but have you seen Sesame Street After Dark? Watch Elmo just get fucked.
Isn't that Avenue Q, though? Isn't that already a thing?
Yeah, well, Avenue Q was like that. All right. Anyway,
I know Zack Snyder direct a live-action version of Overfeed. He's a perfect. He wants to do porn, right? There you go.
Yeah, I would like to see. I remember so many people got mad when that whole porno comment came out. They got so mad at that because I was like, he should totally do it, man. Like he would get in there and get some really interesting shots and there'd be some good lighting, and like you'd be able to really like you could look at that and you could probably really smell what was happening, and that's a rare thing for a porn director to get you in there and to think like, yeah, this is. Anyway,
can I ask you a question?
Slow-mo jism,
Just it's like
Baggy, you still there?
I'm tuned out. Y'all are killing me tonight. My brain is not all here.
Well, I have a Snyderverse question for Mikey.
Sure, I'm here.
No. Unless it involves Wonder Woman getting railed by Batman, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I kind of want to hear about that too, but I was
the only railing going on is the fans' enthusiasm.
I was going to ask Mikey how he feels about how hard Matt's gone on the Snyder versus Dead content, and how his opinion on the recent deal with Netflix. Yeah. How it's hard. It's much harder to get him back, but it's not impossible. I just want to get it. I just want to get this because Matt Jarbo keeps coming out with the Snyder versus Dead.
Mikey,
get a reality check. You're all on copium.
Mikey, let me just translate that for you in layman's terms. Is the Snyderverse dead?
First of all, I want to say I admire Matt's consistency. Okay. I mean, when he hits on a narrative, he doesn't veer from it.
Right.
I go hard. I go hard at what I believe in. What can I say?
See how easy it was to say that, Max. Is the Snyderverse dead? So you just got.
Yeah, he goes at it very hard and rough.
You gotta write it hard and put it away wet. Wet.
I
mean, it could get red sometimes. Depends what time of the month.
All right. Oh my God, RJ.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest here.
The worst one was RJ's.
This stream is already demonetized, so let's. You know what? If you guys want us to stop talking about the subject, you know what you have to do.
Critics that say the Snyderverse is dead.
Matt, I thought you said demonetized. I had overfiend stuck in my head. I'm thinking demons still. You know.
Oh.
Oh my God!
We need some of that.
I have to
a little bit of that. What? A little bit of that demon semen? Is that what we're talking about here?
No.
Oh my God!
Like, no, you did not bring up Maya Rudolph. Hey, do you like Maya Rudolph, Mikey Sutton, or do you have any?
Can you guys let him answer a question? Because you asked him like 4 or 5 questions,
That's true.
And then
sorry, I'm very
unprofessional. Let the man talk.
I'll mute myself.
So Mikey, what's your social security number while we're talking about this?
Let's talk about Midnight's Edge.
They were running a group therapy session today over Masters in the Universe.
I saw.
I was like, what are you guys? They had like 1,600 people watching them all complain about Tila. Like, Jesus.
It was a coping session, pretty much.
Like, none of you guys have ever seen a vagina. Like, ever. Nothing that's not digital in front of you. You have a mirror.
You haven't seen a vagina like you've seen Overfiend. Okay, just put it that way. Like, the way
see, now I want to. Is that first 5 minutes on YouTube? Because I mean, like,
oh Lord,
I am not watching Overfiend with you tonight, Matt Jarbo.
I'm not.
I'm not trying to bring it up after the stream. I'm not watching it with you.
It might be awkward, but we'll watch it.
No, I'm not gonna.
Matt, I have to confess to you. Every time I'm on Syllabill's show, like afterwards, I get so many private messages like, "Mike, what's happening with Matt Jarbo? Is he okay?" Like,
no, he has a fucking
every single time. Like, can you like turn Matt the other way? Can you make him like think the other way about the Snyderverse? He seems to have gone off the deep end. You know? Like, sometimes I'm on the air and I have to answer these questions. Like, Matt Jarbo.
So, Mikey, we do have to know: is the Snyderverse dead? Do you think it's dead?
No, and in fact, I have an article tomorrow coming out.
Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Mikey.
Explains everything. But
in your fucking face.
But in all respect to Jarbo, I can see what he's saying, and I think he's tired of wishing for something that may not happen. I understand that.
It's not even really that. All right, like I can get my hopium levels up over a lot of different things. All right. But
Mike,
like the current state of affairs at Warner's is absolutely terrible.
Oh, it is terrible.
It is terrible.
Awful.
And it's like, look, I said this last night too. If Zach is going to come back, he's 56 years old. The earliest he'll even be able to get back is like 4 or 5 years. All right, because he's got Rebel Moon next year.
It's a first look contract, Matt.
But
doesn't mean he can't do anything else.
The first look. But
it's still hard to listen. I agree that it's still.
But Max, he's got 2 movies in production.
Yeah.
So he's going to shoot Rebel Moon early next year, and then he's going to shoot Army of the Dead 2.
Max, when is he going to have the time to do the Snyderverse? Also, too, you don't think he might extend that first look deal if it's successful and Netflix pays him much more money?
Okay, pause.
Well, hold on. Let me posit this question to Mikey then, okay? Because he said that the Snyderverse, is Zach going to be involved in a directing capacity in the Snyderverse?
Too hard to say.
Hard to say.
So, what, pray tell, are we describing as the Snyderverse? Is that DCEU as a whole? Or, because it started with Zack Snyder, they're still kind of running in that same kind of timeline right now. With everything they got going on, it's all still tied back to Snyder stuff. So one could argue that is the Snyderverse. But Zack's direct involvement could be gone, which is what I'm referring to in regards to the Snyderverse.
I mean, Mikey did say when I did the simple thing, which is, do you think the Snyderverse is done? He said no. So I think that's a win. Don't take this from us,
But then you flip the question.
Now, Matt.
You flip the question. No, it's a valid question.
No, now you're making all these
question.
This is what I really meant. This is what I really
I'm asking a question. I'm not backpedaling. I'm asking a very easy question.
I mean, it's direct involvement.
But for some reason, like you're just like, no.
Snyderverse continuing could mean multiple things. There's options.
I tell you, Zach's got a really good star athlete deal here. You sign with a team for 2 years. You raise your price tag and you become a free agent again. I mean, it's a great business move on his part. Um, nothing is official right now in terms of his future work with DC. I still think that he will direct more stuff for them, but not with this regime. This regime was terrible. But the thing is, a year and a half from now, this regime's not going to exist as it is. Hamada's gone. I've been hearing this all the time. He's gone. I mean, DC is such a mess right now. Everybody knows this. And when Discovery, the merger is done, heads are going to roll. I mean, it's every merger happens anyway. Every merger has bloodshed, and I think this in particular is among the worst I've seen. The reason why I wanted to go on tonight was talk about Black Superman because.
Yeah, we touched a bit on that one. I know everyone is asking. We got some super chats here that I do want to quickly get to. Yeah, there's been a lot of chat.
I do want to say I watched the Suicide Squad with James Gunn interview on one of the Tonight shows. I think.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, and Cena was not funny.
By the
He
way,
was trying so hard to be funny. And
Yeah,
I mean, I'm looking forward to the movie, but he just did not.
we're gonna have to give into the chat before we all get canceled because they really want to talk.
They
about
want
Man
Kingpin.
of Steel.
They care about Kingpin. Like Rational Skeptic here, $2. Thank you, man. Says, what's going on with Man of Steel 2? H. Bart's here, $2 more. What's going on with Kingpin and Man of Steel? All right, like they're asking the questions, and I've been told, listen to the pay piggies. That's what people are saying, and that is unfair. They're not pay piggies. Okay, they're people who pay. This pig. That's how this works. Okay,
Oh, that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Damn, I gotta get on that snort money.
That's not. Yeah, no. Okay, so because Mikey's actually the one who brought up the Kingpin thing to me earlier today because I didn't know about that. So I did prep a couple little things here, which we can go over, and then Mikey, I want to get your insight into.
Did you get the post from Marvel Studios spoilers? Because they're the ones who broke it technically.
Well, that's the thing here. So you've got here is Marvel Studio spoilers. According to this, Vincent D'Onofrio will be reprising his role as Wilson Fisk, and they said here via MS spoilers. But I checked that account, dude, and that account is hasn't been active.
No. It's Marvel Studios spoilers to subreddit, not a Twitter account.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's this one right here.
Yep. Is that true though? Is this true?
Well, this is what they're saying. This is what they're saying.
This is going to debut at the end of the series.
Damn, Marvel just takes care of its fans.
I
They
love
give them what they want.
Well, this is coming in, for Marvel Studio spoiler subreddit, and they're saying here that they're revealing that according to their verified sources, that Kingpin is going to make his appearance in the Hawkeye. That it was supposed to be Daredevil, but they're going to be having Kingpin fill the void. The source that we've been in communication with has also implied that Hawkeye will be airing around the same time that Spider-Man No Way Home is in theaters. Because the two MCU projects will share some connections. This lines up with the previous verified information that we received suggesting that October has a release date for Ms. Marvel and November has a release date for Hawkeye. With Fisk appearing in Hawkeye this year, we assume that he'll reprise his role in Echo along with Daredevil, and that is what Mikey did bring to my attention as well earlier. And the other thing...
I scooped Vincent in 2019 on the Facebook Picasso page. And it's funny because somebody had tweeted to Vincent at the time. And Jerry Conrad, who was still active, was trying to get on my bad side about it. Vincent was like, I wouldn't trust this. And it just makes me laugh 2 years later, this comes out. And apparently, he liked the tweet, apparently.
According to this, D'Onofrio, now he has unliked it since then, by the way.
Oh, of course he would.
I did check, but according to this, he liked the tweet, and he's been very active about very, very vocal about wanting to come back. So there's been a lot there with that, and look, I would.
Everybody would lose their minds. This would get Hawkeye trending like crazy on social media.
No, Spider-Man No Way Home comes out
December 17th.
Okay, so what day of the week is it? That's a Friday, obviously.
Yeah, so they're saying he debut in episode 5, and it's like right around the release of No Way Home.
Yeah, so keep in mind No Way Home. Okay, so you're looking at episode 5 would probably be on the 22nd of December, I would assume. Right? I would assume because it's 6 episodes. My best guess would say that we're going to probably get the first episode of Hawkeye on Wednesday, November 24th is my assumption. Because if 6 episodes, that would tie it in through the remainder of the year. But that's also going to be going on during the same time as the Book of Boba Fett. And I don't know if they're going to want to do Hawkeye and Book of Boba Fett same week. I don't know if they're going to.
It's going to blow up the internet with 2 shows, right?
It's going to kill their servers. It's just going to kill their servers, you know.
Yeah.
But looking at
maybe say Book of Boba Fett for Christmas, like starting like late December and go through early January.
Yeah, well, it did say Christmas 2021, is they talked about that. So, I mean, we're hearing things about this. I mean, I've been hearing rumors for you, Mikey, for a long time about Charlie Cox popping up in a lot of things, as well as, but D'Onofrio is a new one. Because I'd always heard like Jessica, like Kristen Ritter and
John Bernthal.
Charlie. Well, yeah, Bernthal is another one, and that's people are desperate for like a Punisher Blade movie. You know what I mean?
Midnight Suns.
The Midnight Suns, yeah. And they've kind of been building towards that, haven't they? I mean, that's kind of been the rumor.
Yeah, and Matt asked me earlier today, what does Kingpin have to do with Hawkeye? And I explained to him, Echo, Daredevil's girlfriend, is in Hawkeye. That's official. That's not a rumor, that's official. She's going to make her debut in Hawkeye. And Charlie Cox is rumored to be in Hawkeye because, well, she's there. His girlfriend's there.
Yeah. Why do you think Echo's getting her own show, though? Like, what about that character's appealing to them that they'd want to give her own Disney Plus series?
Yeah, that was really surprising. I remember when that news came out, I had no idea that was even in the works or even in discussion. It's a pretty obscure character. I guess it's one of those, I don't want to say diversity things, but,
Right.
we'll just call it, right? I'm not familiar with the character, so I don't know how cool she is in the books.
Mm-hmm.
But she is the bridge to Daredevil, and I think they just want to have a different look at Daredevil when they reboot the series for Disney Plus.
Right, and I don't know if you've heard something different, but I believe that hashtag show reported that they're looking to do a Heroes for Hire show for Disney Plus, but they're not going to bring back Mike Coulter and Finn Jones. They're going to recast Iron Fist and Power Man.
Yeah, I've been Finn Jones, something I knew about a while back. I know Matt's not that happy about it.
I like Mike Coulter and I like Finn Jones. He's got a bum rap, and like
they have great chemistry together. I have to say,
awesome chemistry in season 2 of Luke Cage.
It's going to be weird if you don't bring them back. If you're going to bring everyone else back,
I know it is, and they should do it. I mean, Evil just got renewed for season 3, so Coulter's busy. Paramount Plus picked that up for season 3, so that is still something that's going to be a thing. And but Finn Jones hasn't done anything in a couple years that I've seen.
He was in
a younger Luke Cage, I believe. So I think that's probably the reason why.
Yeah,
Coulter is not going to get the role again.
He was so good though.
But he was great.
So good. And I want more Bushwhacker, man. Like Bushwhacker was an excellent villain.
Love that actor who played him.
Yeah, he was great. He was awesome in that role. And then I'm glad we're getting back Mahershala Ali for Blade. That's going to be fantastic as well.
They shouldn't have killed him off in Luke Cage. Like halfway through, he was dead. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I know. 6 episodes in, Cottonmouth is gone.
Yeah,
the guy wins 2 Oscars after that.
Right.
Yeah.
But speaking of Iron Fist, real quick, there was a rumor actually that Kun Lun is going to be in Shang-Chi.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because apparently Michelle Yeoh talked about her character defending this mystical place or something. And it's
that was my article.
Yeah, it was Bushmaster. Thank you, Adam. I got that wrong.
Bushmaster, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold on. It's like Bushwhacker is like an Australian term. I've been watching a lot of Bluey on Disney Plus with my kids. That the Australian kids show, Like, so it's a lot of that.
Yeah, there may have been a different kind of Bushwhacker in overreading.
Yeah,
maybe I've just been spending way too much time on the internet.
I wouldn't be surprised though if Iron Fist cameoed in Shang-Chi. Like that's how they debut the character of the MCU. That's perfect.
The second one is where you will see him. They want to do a Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee type of homage fight in the second Shang-Chi film. That's what they've been, discussing. Yeah, the thing is, they plan like scenes like years ahead. Like they try to script around this. This is a cool scene here, you know. That's what they do.
Anthony Grisby does ask, when do you think we're going to be getting a Spider-Man trailer? I'm going to say Venom. Like,
you think they're going to hold out that late though?
I think they're going to give us a teaser. I think they're going to give us a teaser. But they've got really nothing coming on the horizon outside of Venom.
Do you think it's going to get delayed?
Or maybe no, I don't. I saw the rumor today. I saw, what was that? I saw Comic Book Cast 2 put out a video about like, oh well, Sony, Marvel could delay No Way Home.
Well,
and I'm all like,
I have a question.
And it's like that's not even a fucking thing, dude. They're not going to get rid of that movie. That's like their holiday thing. Sorry, Jackie, go ahead.
I has a question for Mikey.
Uh-huh.
Is Eminem gonna make another fire track for Venom 2? Do we know if Eminem is gonna make another track or not? Because I need another banger from Venom.
Just play Rap God on repeat.
No, I want a freaking another Venom song. Venom.
I will admit that song grew on me. It did grow on me quite a bit.
I love that song.
Yeah.
So do we know, Mikey? Or
I will. I usually avoid music scoops, but I'll look into it for you.
Wow.
I am curious what the soundtrack's going to be like because I did like the Venom soundtrack. I'm not going to lie. I did like the soundtrack. So I'm wondering if they're going to do another good.
You know what? Speaking of Spider-Man, I just have to ask Mikey this. There's like 2 different plot leaks out there for No Way Home. One of them says it's Spider-Man. Like,
whoa. Okay.
What?
I'm just going to get both potential spoilers right there.
I mean, dude, it's look, the thing with 4chan leaks is like sometimes they're right. You know, like Scoob was leaked on 4chan like a whole year before the movie came out, and it was the full plot.
Wasn't Rise of Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker was leaked out by Jedi Paxis. But again, all the Doomcock's fans think that Doomcock is the one who leaked all that. Like they legitimately believe it came from him, and then everyone else is like, it came from Reddit. Da fuck, and they still don't want to believe it.
No, I mean, just like turn your ears away if you don't want to hear this. But there was one that said that Tom Holland's Peter Parker accidentally lets out the Sinister Six villains because Green Goblin makes an emotional plea to him about them dying and being killed by Spider-Man. But another one that came out today talked about, I guess, Strange using magic or something to bring in the other Spider-Man, and then Tom Holland befriends Flint Marko Sandman or something. That was like the new one that was on 4chan today.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I read that this morning. I was surfing Reddit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
This sounds believable to me.
I mean, like the thing,
all of them are just sound so crazy. Like every single day, there's like a new leak that says this is the plot.
I should just start writing those myself. You know, to get like really high and to sit down and go, all right, the plot for No Way Home is like Spider-Man's like balls deep in MJ, right? But it's like totally consensual because they're clearly of age adults. Yeah.
Well, apparently the rumor is like MJ's gonna die in this movie, or Ned's gonna die and turn to Hobgoblin. Like, there's so many different rumors.
The actor for Ned has lost a lot of weight, and but he looks great. He looks great. Sorry, Saki, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I have a question.
Just ask the question. What's with this? I have thing.
She's trying to copy me.
Why don't you be confident like Maya Rudolph and finally allow RJ to finish?
No.
Wow.
Okay, so Mikey, have you met Zack Snyder in person yet?
No, not yet. I'm actually, the first person I want to meet right now is Matt Jarber. We actually have not met. We're only like 30 minutes away from each other.
Over Zack Snyder, though? Over Zack? I'm sorry,
man.
I'm friends with Matt, but if I had to pick, I don't know. I don't know. Would you pick Zack Snyder over me, Matt?
Can you imagine that?
I've talked to Zack Snyder before. Like, I didn't meet him. I asked him a question at Comic-Con a number of years ago. I don't know. Like, I mean, I think I tried. No, unless you can find the 300 DVD release panel in Hall H Comic-Con 2007.
Wow.
If you can, if there is,
I have to say, our man still, Matt, you're battling him on Twitter about the He-Man show.
Whatever, man. Still's like, He-Man ain't even in the title. Yeah, it's called copyright reasons, dude. Like, it's not called He-Man in the Masters of the Universe. It's just called Masters of the Universe.
Are you going to do an article on this, Mikey, about the He-Man controversy?
You know, if I meet Zack Snyder, when I ask him, Zack, have you seen Legend of the Overfiend? Because he should direct a live action version of it.
He would say, yes, I've seen it, and yes, I want to direct it. And then you could ask him, Zach, have you seen Two Girls, One Cup? And he would go, yes, I've seen it, and yes, I want to direct it.
No, to be serious for a moment though, Mikey wrote a great article about Zack Snyder and like comparing him to like famous controversial musicians and stuff. That was a great article on Geekosity.
Thank you for mentioning that. Dude, I had no idea that Zack Snyder directed a Morrissey video, and he's a huge fan of Morrissey. I compared him to Morrissey without knowing he directed Morrissey's Tomorrow video. I had no idea. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, exactly on Morrissey's website.
Like, I knew he got his start in music videos. I just didn't know which music videos.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like Rob Zombie got his start working on the set of, was it production designer over on Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse? You know?
I didn't even know that. That's nuts. Wow.
But to address H. Bart's here, Super Chat. Comic Book Cast 2 and Emergency Awesome equal shit.
You know what? I've said this before. I like Armin and Mitch when they do their podcast. The news videos or whatever, Emergency Awesome is clickbait nonsense. You know?
Oh, all the time.
It didn't used to be.
Yeah, like all the time. He'll be like, I remember when he was doing Game of Thrones content. It was just like top 10 WTF moments for Game of Thrones, which would be out within like an hour of the episode dropping. It was just like an insane thing. And then he would do like a preview of next week. So there'd be like that 30-second or 15-second teaser for next week. And then he would show it, and then he would speculate for 9 minutes and 45 seconds on what it was in order to hit that 10-minute mark. And like, his thumbnail game is tight though. I'll give him that. 100% give him that one. But then he also started giving away like PlayStation 5s and or PlayStation 4s.
I never see anyone win anything.
The Marvel.
I just hear him say, enter the comment section to win. I never see him announce a win.
Well, that's the thing. It's like he says like, oh yeah, if you want to win like the big Thanos, or Infinity Saga Marvel thing, 23 films, I'm giving one of those away. And it's like, oh, but you have to subscribe and like and comment. And then like, you figure he's already got over 1 million subs. Those people are going to subscribe, like, and comment, hoping that they get it. And it just shoots it up in the algorithm. There's ways to do it. A lot of people give stuff away, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I'm trying something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be giving away a Life magazine of 40 years of Indiana Jones.
Can I get this for free?
You can go buy one yourself in the store. I'm going to be ordering it and sending it to someone who has donated a super chat or become a channel member. Matt,
just give it to me. I'll donate. I'll become a member. Just give it to me.
I can't tell you to do that, RJ. That would be unethical. So look in my eyes. Look into my. No, it's like the thing is like you can find these like at Albertsons or like Target.
I know,
I'm
just messing around.
But it's a cool magazine, man. It's cool, and they got a bunch too. They have a new one for Black Widow that just came out. And I just like these kind of, and I know Mikey, I think you're like me on this one. The physical media aspect of it's pretty cool too. Like just having the magazine is like to pull out and read is always pretty fun.
I used to work for it's a fantastic magazine. I used to write for them back in the 90s. I just miss having that physical media. You know what I mean? It's just great. And having my work published in a magazine was like the biggest high back in the day.
Yeah. I actually had one real last minute question for Mikey.
Yeah.
There was a report by a certain person on Fandom Wire that Marvel's not looking to cast John Krasinski or Emily Blunt as Sue Storm and Reed Richards because they want to cast an ethnically diverse family of Fantastic Four members. Is that true?
Well, Matt shouldn't be surprised when I say no, it's bullshit.
I was going to name drop the author, but if you know who wrote it.
You don't have to, I already know.
Yeah, yeah. It's so like you have to ignore.
They really hated when I said that. They blocked me everywhere. Fandom Wire.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was when I were talking to them a lot.
I always find it to be fascinating because like a lot of those times it's like, I mean, look, that same person for Fandom Wire put out an article saying that that Snyder Cut wouldn't happen literally like days before it was, like about 2 months before it was announced.
Yeah.
And then that was just
I think it was like
really,
the next week.
Matt and I had a field day during that time. Remember that, Matt?
Yeah, that was funny. We were just DMing each other back and forth over that constantly.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
And then I was making videos and Mikey was like messaging me like, dude, that was so funny. Like, It was good times.
And John
and so-
Campia was saying it wasn't going to happen. I mean, just like, oh god, it was a riot.
yeah,
He told Zack Snyder he should shut the F up. He's like, he needs to shut the F up. It's never gonna happen. He needs to stop encouraging his fans.
Did you guys ever see John Campia's biggest screw up on stream?
Is it the part, or is it the one where he like yelled at his headphones and threw them across the room?
No, it's let's see here if I can find it.
The Transformers thing?
It's not Transformers thing.
Okay.
It's let's see. There we go. If I could find it. Because it's only a couple seconds. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, let me just bring it up here. Oh, god damn it. Fucking YouTube always wants to play it first. Okay, this is only 7 seconds. It's really funny, and then we'll get into Man of Steel 2 because I know a lot of people are wanting to know more about that.
Yeah.
So this is John Campia, and how you know he's all about the money because when he gets into it, he doesn't pay attention. This is what he says.
All right, Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant? I swallow knickers come. No idea.
Can we play it one more time, please?
Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant? I swallow knickers come. No idea.
What?
Wait.
Smelly Negro. I love that name. Which hockey movie chant? I swallow knickers come. No idea. All right.
Oh my!
How do you fall for that?
Wow. Oh, man. Oh, that's horrible. Oh my god.
Oh no!
This was an older stream, geeks. This was someone sent it to him.
Like months and months and months ago.
This is like 2 years ago. This is from like two years ago.
I think is this Black Angus's channel? He had this up.
No. This is someone else who had found it, but yeah.
You know you're dirty for that. Whoever you are, you know you were dirty.
Yeah,
for that.
it's like because he
took the money.
Well, because no, he's like
still. He probably doesn't know.
But no, he took the money, but he looked at he read off the person's name.
I love that name.
And says, "I love that name." Like, what did you think it was, John? You know,
he probably just thought it was like a funny thing, like, oh, a smelly knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think he knew. There's no way. That's
Cotton 4K right there, folks.
This guy is so focused on the cash. That's all he was thinking. He was like, "Hey, money."
There is no way. I
got the Edward for $5.
See, so
that's what happens when. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say I just got monetized, so I read the super chats to say where I read chats. Like I read it in my head first, process it, and then I read it out loud.
Right. That's why he's when you're just there to get the chats, super chats.
To be fair, though, Campy gets a lot of super chats, so he has to go through very quickly.
Right.
He totally does, like 100%. You know, and even like I do pretty well even here, but at the same time I'm just like I try to read everyone saying and no one has messed with me yet, but then again I also like jokingly talk about the Rule 34 of me, you know. So have you guys who was here
Mikey,
for that?
Can you tell me there's still hope for Man of Steel 2?
Actually, you got the Hollywood Reporter to thank for that.
Okay.
They reported that they heard it was still in the works, and I didn't want to write another Henry Cavill story. I was like, oh god, another one. But it's the Hollywood Reporter. It's like, shit. Okay, I gotta write about this. And David S. Goyer heard the same thing, although he's not involved at all in the project, so he doesn't have any insider knowledge of it. But the Hollywood Reporter said it's in the works, even though Warner Brothers denies it. Of course, he would deny it. But there's still hope for Man of Steel 2, and I think it will happen. But again, regime change, year and a half from now, everything you know is wrong. Things are going to change.
Mm-hmm.
And if all those changes are good or bad, I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I'm hopeful that they get it all sorted out at DC. You know, get rid of Hamada, get rid of Emmerich, bring in someone who knows what's going on.
Two Black Supermen. I mean,
that just sounds like competition. You know what? That just sounds like massive competition on that one. What's up, Enosh?
Hey, I heard that Matt might have a smelly knee.
No, John
Oh no,
Campea
that's
has a
you.
smelly
You have
knee.
a smelly knee, Enosh. You have the smelly knee.
My knee smells fresh.
Okay, let me ask you guys this.
As a wooded plain. I don't know.
Let me ask you guys this. Have you ever had a case like that where a troll donates money to make you try and read something? Like that with John Campea?
No, I saw that clip earlier this week and I had to laugh about it because I was like, "Jeez."
No, I have two people that come to my channel named Saggy Balls and Saggy Nipples. And they they super chat me like $1 just for me to read. You know, Saggy Balls and Saggy Nipples.
Are they getting off on that or something? Ooh, she said saggy balls. Ooh.
Well, you know, I had a friend of mine. I had a friend of mine.
Hi, everyone in the chat. Since the entire chat's like, Enosh! Hello, everyone. How y'all doing tonight?
I didn't get a welcome like that. What
saggy balls.
Ask Enosh about the bread cum.
Jeez.
Yeah, he accidentally said bread cum instead of bread crumbs.
Please tell me somebody clipped it.
I said bread cum instead of bread crumbs.
Oh my god, clip it and send it to me. I need more.
I'm like you're leaving all the bread cum behind.
By the way, I'm also mad
How do you think they make breaded pudding?
I'm just saying.
By the way, I'm also mad at you, Enosh.
You're mad at me? Yay. Maybe you'll take out that aggression.
Yes, well, I put you and I put Max.
Me, huh?
Yeah, I put you and Max in my thumbnail for my first monetization stream, and neither of you showed up.
Max.
I
didn't see that you put me actually. Why am I in the thumbnail?
Because you and Max, you guys helped me get there. That's why I put you guys in there.
I put in the group chat, Saggy hit 1K, come join the party, and everyone's like, "Nah, we good."
Yeah, everyone's like, nah, fam, we good.
She's sold. She's monetized now. She doesn't need our help.
No, I didn't want you.
I need her clout.
What time was that? What time was that? I thought you were doing that tomorrow or something.
I did.
That's a good excuse. Oh, I thought that was tomorrow.
I thought I could have sworn.
I missed it.
About it was tomorrow.
Saggy? I thought that was tomorrow. See.
No, it wasn't tomorrow. It was.
That's a great way to. That's a great way to get out of it.
What time was it?
What time was it? Wasn't that like 7?
It was like 7, 8 o'clock.
Oh, I wasn't even home from work then. I wasn't, and then I got home at about 8:30, and then I rewatched Masters of the Universe with Tiffany, and then I did my
rewatched it.
Watched it twice now, yeah, completely all the way through.
Oh, yeah, I started watching it, and I was like very, very, very.
I went through it this evening in like an hour, like 2 hours. It's like so short.
Yeah, same here. It's a very quick viewing.
It was really good. I don't know what people are talking about. It's really good.
I forgot it was on Netflix, Enosh, and I watched Sexy Beasts instead. And I could have watched that today.
I'll tell you this, though. I could not find Masters of the Universe on Netflix, on my TV. I couldn't find it at all. Or even on the app on my phone. I had to go to Google, type it in, and then, because they keep changing the thumbnail on it. But I still couldn't find. I looked it up on the Netflix search engine.
I found it both times.
I couldn't find it.
I literally found it once this afternoon, and then I found it when I came home right away.
Yeah,
I didn't see it on the main page or anything.
I couldn't find it. I did a search for it. I couldn't find it on my TV. I had to go and like Google it and then find the Netflix link directly, which then opened up the app on my phone, and then I just cast it to my TV. You know, I just wanted to watch it. I'm like, why isn't this? I don't care about 13 Reasons Why. Stop showing me this shit. All right. Like, I might commit suicide if I can't watch this, you fucking pieces of shit. No, I'm kidding. But it's like, I just wanted to watch it and it was really good. I don't get people complaining about it at all.
H-Barts is doing to you what he usually does, or he's doing to me what he used to do to you. Like, when you'd come over to my channel and he'd give a super chat talking to you. Now he's like he was on my stream and he didn't give me the $5 super chat. He gives you the $5 super chat to tell me that he's going to buy a Kermit mask now because I put him in the thumbnail with a Kermit head. That's funny.
I think you missed another one by H-Barts, by the way.
Did I? I thought I
yeah, it's something about Elmo and actresses or something.
Enosh, you missed.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, H-Bart. Sorry, dude. Yeah, because I'm giving away that Indiana Jones thing. He says, being serious, if you end up picking Elmo, just send it to me. He does not like sending people his address. Yeah, Elmo has been very much like on the short list of getting that, to be honest with you. So I might just send him one in general because it is a good magazine to get.
I'm just gonna ask this because clearly no one but me is paying attention to the chat tonight. but Mikey, somebody wants to ask if you could talk about the future of DCU after Flash movie. Is Michael Keaton joining DCU universe? There,
Well,
you're welcome.
before you say that though, like Max was saying something. You totally jumped in.
Max is always saying something.
Well,
no, Max was actually saying something.
Before you got here, Mikey had to put Matt in check about the possibility of this future of the Snyderverse.
I don't know what you would mean by that.
Snyderverse Karen, and he won't shut up about
Mikey,
it.
by the way, Mikey, we'll have you over on the lounge sometime, buddy.
Would love to. In fact, and I have an idea for Matt. I think we should have like a super chat campaign for you to do a live reaction to Legend of the Overfiend. And we'll just get your facial reaction.
Oh my god!
Throughout the whole
thing.
Oh, just what? Do a stream of Matt reacts to the sickest shit you could send to him?
Twitch.
Sure,
yeah. And if you leave the room, we're all gonna wonder why. Okay.
Enosh loves anime.
I did that one night. My friend runs a Discord for his podcast, and he invited me in one night, and he was showing the people in the back room some of the most like deranged stuff he could find on the internet, and one of them was this it was a porno where you had a woman dressed as a KKK member and she had sex with two black guys. I've been here for 5
minutes. What's going on?
I can derail my own stream. I guess that's how this works. So. But I'm saying it's I watched it and it was horrifying.
Don't say you watched that on a lot. Don't say that.
I'm saying I was there in the room. No. Why are we watching this? It's terrible stuff. And he's like, no, it's funny. I'm like, it's not funny. It's
god.
Just let Mikey answer Adhi Raj's question.
Yeah, what's going on with the future of the DCEU?
That's a very layered question.
Well, is Michael Keaton going to be the main Batman of the main continuity?
No, he's not.
It's too
Michael Keaton is he'll put on the costume once in the Flash, and that's it. He's going to become the Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne mentor role. And there's no Batgirl Beyond, who started that rumor.
Wait, they're not doing Batgirl Beyond? It's not going to be...
No.
So Mikey, I love you. Thank you. I've been pushing for that Batman Beyond stuff for how long, guys?
We just reset this stream.
It'll be just a Batgirl film. I heard Batman doesn't even exist in her pocket universe. So
it's a pocket universe movie? It's not connected to anything
so the Batgirl movie is not going to have Batman?
Nope. From what I heard, it's not going to have Batman. It's a world where Batman doesn't exist, so it's quote unquote woke, right?
So can we just start campaigning to cancel our HBO Maxes now? Because what in the fuck are they doing?
You can't do Batgirl's story without Batman. The whole point is that Batgirl tries to prove herself to Batman, and Batman doesn't want her around.
Well,
so then she has sex with him, and then he feels bad.
No. Not in this world. Not in this world.
You could have a universe where Batman.
You can't. The story doesn't work.
No, you can't, Saggy.
Yes, you can.
Okay, you know what? You can, but it'd be stupid.
Well, no, pause. What if what happened? No. What if what happened to Bruce Wayne just happened to Barbara Gordon instead?
No.
And you know what? You know what? What if? No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. No. I will tell you what I almost did. I will tell you after the stream is done for Priscilla what I almost did, and then I realized the stories that are out today, and I almost did a Matt level horrible thing just now.
I mean, it's possible.
There's no polar bear involved, Enosh. You're fine.
No, there was a toy involved, and it would have had almost the same ramifications, not meaning to. And so, no, I'm good. Thank you.
But hold on.
Trust me, I'm good.
But hold on, it could happen to Barbara Gordon. It could happen to Barbara Gordon, though.
I asked the panel here, what's worse, Batgirl Beyond or a Batgirl film where Batman doesn't exist? So what's the last?
Batgirl Beyond. Batgirl Beyond.
Batgirl
Beyond. Because is Batgirl? Is she gonna be Terry McGinnis, but Teri? Is that who it's gonna be? You know.
Hold on. The reason why Batgirl Beyond would be stupid is because
maybe just Bat and not girl or boy.
Spoiler alert.
Gender non-conforming Bat person.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why Batgirl Beyond wouldn't work is because spoiler alert, Terry McGinnis is Bruce Wayne's clone. So
you tell me that. Well, Ray was a clone of the Emperor, so I mean,
There
You know,
go.
all things considered, you know, you can have like the clone doesn't always. If you're gonna
How
like
do you call that a clone?
I'm just waiting
because
for them to get
it's
so
you know
woke
what
they
they're
drop
testing.
it.
They're testing
Man,
with it. You
woman,
know, I mean,
That's
girl
not
and
what
boy.
clone
It's
is.
just
maybe
That's
they
not-
cloned the emperor, and then you know they got it to a mature enough age where they were able to take it to a masturbator who was able to then milk its testicles
Oh my
for the
God,
seed,
you
and then
nuts.
they implanted it in a bunch of different eggs, and the fertilization could happen.
This is how we save pop culture.
I'm just saying.
I will just confirm. I will just confirm.
By the way, a
with Enoch.
masturbator is a real profession.
Enoch really did almost do something.
Mikey Sutton
That's
gets
all
all
I'm
his
saying.
sources from Doom
That's all I'm
Claws.
saying. Enoch.
So,
Woo!
I think I started a chain reaction
almost just
of
seen the
perversity on the show
demise.
today.
Like,
Enoch
totally
would have been canceled tonight. Enoch would have been
Totally
canceled
by
tonight.
accident, totally not
Right,
meaning
right.
what it would have looked like.
No, Enoch
But,
would have been
oh.
canceled. Whew.
Mm.
This is what happens when I start a show up with a masturbating dwarf.
All right. By the
Well,
way,
You know where you are, Mike. You don't even
I
trip.
got the kryptonite stick. If anybody's feeling randy.
You got this. I got my extending
why?
green one.
Why?
Mine's thicker.
Why they both
Yeah, but
green?
mine's longer and it retracts.
I gotta get a
Nobody
rocket
wants a
now.
retracting one though.
Bullshit. I don't gotta move. It can just do its own thing.
I go in the other room and
Oh, God.
go get my like big glowing green one,
Do you guys have like a
and my
Hulk-
big growing blue one, and my double bladed red one.
Look,
and my
you
it's
got
not
like
even just
a-
the tip.
and my
you got-
curved hilt red one.
do you
Wait,
guys
I
have,
just
like, a
realized
Hulk
that this
Hogan
lightsaber is
thing?
uncircumcised. Now we're good.
Do you guys have like a Hulk penis fetish going on? They're both green.
We all have wives and girlfriends, and we're on streams holding kryptonite.
Sus objects. Yes.
I got
yes.
this one.
By the way, Captain Big, as I will say,
It's
the re-
silver tip.
it is possible for
It's
back.
not
Yeah.
possible,
Well, let me
no.
finish. Let me freaking finish, RJ. Shut your freaking cute mouth.
Are we
Okay.
still on this?
No, because
What?
somebody,
Hey,
everyone in
hey,
the chat got
Saggy,
mad when I said
Saggy,
it. Oh, yeah,
Saggy,
no.
Saggy, look directly at me. Forget it.
No,
You didn't see anything here. You didn't think of anything here.
because no, because Commissioner Gordon is a police officer. It's possible that she could have had a tragedy by losing her father, and
No, she
and
didn't.
this it could be I can see it. It's not like the best
And
story,
That'd
but
be
I can
horrible.
see it.
monkeys could fly out of my butt.
Well,
Listen,
yeah,
I didn't
your
say it
mother was
wasn't
killed,
horrible.
the pearls fall, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it wasn't a horrible thing, but I said I could see how they could do it. I'm not saying it's not a bad idea.
It would literally be
idea.
an assassination of the character and everything she stands
Listen,
for.
I'm just.
Oh, you mean
saying.
like they just did to He-Man?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a good idea, guys. I'm just saying.
By the way, I said that
it's
sarcastically.
possible.
By the way, I said that sarcastically. I just got the new Skeletor figure.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
awesome.
whoa.
Oh,
It's
nice.
It doesn't look like a cylinder object, so I don't care.
It's bony though.
Wait. Now I
Yeah.
have to Google.
You gotta don't Google Skeletor sex toy, please.
Hooded bony.
I wasn't going to. I
Now
wasn't
he
going
is.
to.
Yes,
And
I'm
now I
purple.
am.
I'm purple, hooded, and bony.
So what?
And I got a staff. Yeah.
Okay, for the record, people who are petitioning to kick us off so Mikey could talk, he also has
Oh.
not answered questions because he's also distracted by
Yes.
Enosh holding bony toys.
Rational
I'm
skeptic
Moss
wants-
Man.
Wants me kicked.
Hold on.
Girl.
If you want to see something weird and confusing,
Oh boy. Oh god.
Yes.
Lady
Yes.
Skeletor.
You know, you're
I
gonna buy
love
this
it.
and put it up in the lounge.
I would totally buy that.
But would you put it up in the lounge?
I might.
Oh,
Would you
God,
hit
I'm
that?
lost.
That's the question. Would you hit that?
Maybe.
Stupid, sexy Skeletor.
Right. Beast man.
So this is going to be the variant.
You want
So
to
this
see
is.
something weird? You want to see something weird? Have you seen the Bam? What's his name? From Jackass. The thing that he was part of this thing with like Skeletor and Beast Man. Have you seen that? The music video Skeletor and Beast Man.
No.
Oh, dude, this is right up your. Oh my gosh.
I want to see it now.
You got to see it, dude. Let me see if I can find it real quick. A Skeletor and Beast. Like he's telling Skeletor to do sexual things to him. So Yeah, it's right up your.
Well,
yeah.
In the meantime, while he looks that up, Mikey, is it true that they're looking for Firefly to be the villain of the Batgirl movie?
Here's
I couldn't hear your question. What was that?
Is it true that they're looking to have Firefly be the villain of the Batgirl movie?
Yeah, and Killer Moth.
Killer Moth too. Okay, so that's Batgirl Year One.
Well, that was a really good series. I think it was Chuck Dixon who wrote that, right? If I recall.
I think so. Yeah.
Really...
Okay. Okay. Here you go, Jarbo. There's the link right there.
All right. Look at the meme I found.
Remember, folks, if your sex doll's nose starts to run, she isn't sick, she's full.
Oh. I need to go. I need to get out of here.
Okay,
Mikey.
This is by Narkill. You're gonna like this one, Matt. This is totally up your alley. This is like speaking your language right here.
Speaking my language.
I do have a question for Mikey.
Yeah.
And this is for my girl Shaggy Melons. She wants to know if Blue Beetle is going to save the DCEU.
Nope. I can tell you that. I don't even have any sources, and I can tell you that.
Oh, you were doing so good for Shaggy.
Mikey, can I preach to you the good word of the Blue Beetle?
No.
I wasn't asking you.
I like Blue Beetle. He's a great character. Both, all three incarnations of Blue Beetle I'm familiar with.
Thank you. So he's a believer.
You guys and your Blue Beetle.
You know
he's
what,
a believer.
I have another question that relates to this. Why do you, this is just not just for Mikey, but for everyone. Why do you think that all the minority-led movies are being dumped straight to streaming in terms of DC characters?
That is an excellent question. Thing is, AT&T doesn't have faith in a lot of DC properties that Hamada has greenlighting at the moment. New Gods was canceled. The Trench was it shouldn't even been considered. And if you're gonna make an Aquaman spin-off, why not Black Manta? It'd be a cool character to carry his own film.
I was hoping for the Trench.
But you want a diversity film, but why is my phone ringing at this hour?
It's Walter Hamada calling you.
It's Syl saying, "Don't give up all the goods. Save it for my show."
Hey, I got a cease and desist from Warner the other day. That was I'm gonna print and frame it.
Yeah, see, that was you actually providing evidence of getting a cease and desist from Warner's. Somebody else we know this week claimed the same thing, but has not provided any of that information.
Mikey, I have a question. How come you don't do YouTube? Like, how come you don't have a YouTube channel?
He does on Syl's channel. He does a few things.
Yeah, no, like his own channel.
It's just, I prefer, it's going to sound weird, but I prefer bouncing off somebody else. Considering the randomness of tonight's conversation, it's going to sound inappropriate, but...
to be fair, you came in talking about a masturbating dwarf.
Yeah, I know, it's my fault.
So we were going to let the guest lead the conversation. So from there, we got into some weird shit.
Hey, you know what? Me and Max have been trying. Okay,
now we're here. Going to look at the short film Skeletor versus Beastman. This is from Camp Kill Yourself. Wow, this is an old one. No, that's why CKY is Jackass before Jackass, essentially. So this is okay. Let's see what this is, and then we'll get into the actual.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Who's that? Now get out of here. You fool, get the fuck out.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, listen to what he says.
Then take your drawers off and work your legs. Open your
Whoa.
up like a keg. Let me tap it. Have it. Sorry, fool. You are mine. I'll drink your ass like wine. And semen pours all over your head. You know you must be dead. Skeletor, I know you groove and shake it so good. And when you come on through my hood, I'll give you a piece of art. You furry fool, I know, and I will not disagree. But there's one thing we don't like, and it starts with he. Man, oh no, I don't know which way to run or turn. Don't worry, Skeletor, your pants on fire. My cock will burn. My cock's on fire. For more dick. You know, Skeletor, yes, my head is so damn thick like yours. No brain inside, just a lot of fucking fur. And if I ripped it off, you'd find a boy and call him her, right? No, Skeletor, that's not what I'd do. I'd bend you over and shoot. chocolate goo in your asshole. Let me tell the truth. Now, who are you? I don't know.
What the hell? Right, what the hell is this?
Take your furry fur off. I can't
What the hell? And they rejected me for monetization first? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
Oh, is that canon?
If Kevin Smith says it's canon, I'll believe it.
I'm gonna go watch He-Man.
I don't even want to watch He-Man after this. Holy crap. Oh my god.
You should watch He-Man, but yeah, that's a good place to end it right there. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
what I
Ryan
imagine.
Hartwell here.
That's what I imagine
missed,
Kevin Smith's He-Man looking like.
Can you change that to the thumbnail?
Thank you for having me, everybody.
H Parts had a super chat before Ryan though, just FYI.
Oh, sorry. RJ is mine and Elmo's long lost brother. RJ, come find us. # Reeves Justice.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. What is Reeves Justice though?
Apparently that's what they think RJ stands for, Reeves Justice.
Wouldn't it be Reeve Justice though?
Yes.
No, it's Reeves.
But remember, it's Matt Reeves, not Matt Reeve.
Oh, I'm so cool because there's
wrong,
Christopher
wrong.
Reeve, there's George Reeves,
That's what I was
there's
thinking
Matt
about.
Reeves. There's a lot of different Reeves out there.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Enosh yells at me every time I call him Christopher Reeves, but all the Reeves sound the same to me.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
You're
there.
Reeves racist.
You're Reeves racist.
You're Reevesist. You're Reevesist.
You're Reevesist. All Reeves look the same to you, don't they?
But we got an actual question here from Ryan. For Mikey, will Netflix give Zack Snyder enough freedom to make more DC content?
Well, they can't because Netflix doesn't own the IP.
Would they license out, like, would Netflix go to Warner Brothers or Warner Discovery and say, hey, we'll buy the license for just Snyderverse for like X billion dollars to make content for Netflix?
If you recall, the rumor was that they kind of did that with seeking the Snyder Cut when they were working the deal for Army of the Dead. That's a rumor. I don't know how true that is.
The only reason I say that is because they did that with Sweet Tooth and Sandman. They licensed that stuff out from DC.
But those also Vertigo. But that's
The
Vertigo.
Vertigo titles, yeah.
Those are a little bit different. Yeah.
The contract is just the first look contract, though. It doesn't stop him from doing other
Stop
stuff.
with the first look shit, dude. First look on. He's
For
already
new
doing 2
projects.
movies for them. He's already doing 2 new movies for them. Like, that's gonna.
You like the facts, Matt?
He's not directing everything. He's literally
directing Rebel Moon and directing Army of the Dead 2.
He is, and yes, and we all said that it's going to take a while before any of this stuff happens.
You all just like to just dwell in it.
No,
just
you
live in that
seriously just don't want to listen to anybody. You're like so stuck up in your own that it's not
I
going to
will
happen.
fully admit that I'm stubborn. Yeah, I will live. I have made my claims.
Hey,
and
can
I
we
have
do
not-
watch it?
Can we do
I
this
don't get
thing?
to watch it.
Can we do this thing where we let Mikey answer
Yeah.
more than one
Yeah,
sentence?
Mikey, tell me how I'm right. That's
Well, like I said, I admire Matt for his consistency, his stubborn consistency, and he doesn't waver. I mean, unless something comes along that officially proves him wrong, he'll stay with it. And I just
What
gotta
the hell
admire
is
it.
that?
I admire it. Enosh, I would love to appear on your show. Max, I know you and I have discussed this before. I'll definitely.
Thank you.
Yes, we actually like the truth on our show.
We'll just go crazy.
well, you bring a guy on called the truth, so there's that. Yeah, I'll get you that one right.
No, I mean we like to hear the truth about the Snyder Cut. Like if you know the
Yeah,
possibility.
I know. Yeah, you like. I get it. The
We
truth is
don't
the
shut off
truth.
things. We don't shut off things.
The truth is the truth. You know.
Yeah, I
I don't
won't
know,
be
yeah,
any
RJ.
hentai, no hentai zone on your show. So
RJ and I got totally snubbed with that comment. I'm like, yeah, we'll go on the Pointex Lounge, and Max, if you were still not, retired, we'd come on yours. But me and RJ just sitting here like.
Max is calling me a Snyderverse Karen. It's not even the same thing. It's not even the same
Yeah,
thing.
it is. You
You are
don't know.
a
Just
Snyderverse
you're as bad as the people saying it's 100%.
Dude,
like,
oh my
Mikey,
God. Okay.
Mikey, no,
Look,
Mikey knows
I
there's
don't want to go back and
possibilities.
relitigate this.
All right,
I don't want to go back and
It's
relitigate
Mikey
this.
knows
Matt in the
there's
Karen verse
possibilities,
where
but
Matt just
no-
walks around asking for the
Hold on.
manager
Pause.
for an hour.
Yes.
I'm gonna defend Matt a little bit here because I feel like everyone's getting on him. But like for the record, I understood what you saying.
No one's gotten on Matt in a long time.
What? What?
Look,
Oh, shit. I just got that.
Whoa. Is this true?
Well,
true that. I mean, there is the hernia
pressure on my stomach right now results in a lot of problems. So on that front,
now we know the real story about the hernia.
That's how I got the hernia. Yeah, I was concentrating real hard by myself one day, and it just happened.
Okay.
Some people burst a blood vessel.
I just tore a hole in my muscle wall, and out came my intestines. Really weird.
It was backed up for that long.
It's just
it had been that long. It's
like
the poor guy had gotten
it just hit like a fire hose.
I will say this for now: if the Snyderverse was dead from this deal, the Hollywood Reporter would have mentioned it in the article. That's a lot of clicks they're leaving on the table there. If they have that actual information, not including it. So
yeah,
just leaving.
And you're talking about the Man of Steel 2 commentary, right? So you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about when the Netflix deal was announced. Was it Variety or was it how it came out? I think it was Variety, right? That had the article. They didn't say that, hey, this means the Snyderverse is not going. There's no even hint of that in the article. And to me, if they had that information, or if they even felt that was the case, they're leaving money on the table by not including that. Because that's your big click right there. But they didn't even mention it at all. They just
is that perhaps because
it's a big click? That's a big click.
It's a big click.
Because also it's entirely possible that they just that they didn't have enough of a sensationalist comment there to run it. You know what I mean? So it's like there are because there was an interview there about because someone had told me that they're not putting down the concept of working on other comic book adaptations, which is what Deborah had said. But also in that same article, Deborah says, but doing original content is more challenging. And that might be something at this point that they're really wanting to explore.
Don't worry. Zack Snyder's going to go over to Marvel. Henry Cavill's going over to Marvel. Don't worry.
Everyone's going to Marvel? Is that where we are right now?
They're going to pimp
They're going to have
Warner
to
Brothers.
because Marvel's going to be around for another 50 years, right, RJ?
Well, DC's getting James Gunn, and Marvel can get Zack Snyder.
Oh, man. Walter Hamada is in love with James Gunn. He's over the moon over James Gunn. He loves that tone. He wishes there were more DC films that had that kind of tone that he's taking with Suicide Squad. And I'm sure there are people that are freaking out about that. They don't want to see that happen, but
there are so many people I've seen on Twitter that are just if you support Zack Snyder, you can't support Suicide Squad. You can't want to go see it. It's just there was one guy that even said the other day that it was a plant by Feige. The tweets that James Gunn had put out there that got him fired. That was a plant. That was a plan from Disney to get James Gunn fired, to bring him into DC, to infect DC.
Yeah, Kevin Feige wanted to infiltrate Warner Brothers and kill it.
Enosh, do you know who said that? You know who said that? Zod Rider said that last week on a show. RJ and I were listening. It was insane.
I didn't see that one.
I have this Kevin Feige revenge story with Ike Perlmutter. I told Matt about it privately, and I wish I could share it because it's so fucking hilarious. Oh my god!
Zod's a good guy. I don't know what the context was if he said that, so I don't know.
Oh no, he went off. He was going off on people about Snyder Cut fans that are supporting the.
He was on my show tonight, and I talked about the fact that I don't think it's right. While he was sitting right there, so I mean, I said straight up, I've been told in this week alone that I am a Snyder cultist, the leader of the Snyder cult, while somebody was mad at me for being a leader, while somebody else was telling me that I was a shill, while somebody else told me that I betrayed Ray Fisher and I've betrayed the fandom because I've said I'm not going to completely boycott The Flash and Suicide Squad. But even if I go see, The Flash, they got pretty specific. If I go see The Flash a couple weeks later to a matinee, even, I'm betraying it all.
Here's the thing, though. The same people
I am all things to all men.
The same people who are telling you that are the same people who are probably also going to watch these things.
Oh, they are. Oh, they're for sure watching.
Just like
everyone's going to watch it.
Yeah, just like the people who are crying about Gina Carano being fired and cancel Disney Plus. They're the same ones that were doing reviews on WandaVision.
This is where I really appreciate the Amico fandom, because you know where you stand.
It all comes back to Amico, doesn't it?
Because it's so small.
Oh no,
it's so small.
here's the thing.
It's so small. It's
so
so small.
The Miko's going to be huge.
Well, no, here's the thing. The Miko, the reason why Max is bringing up the Miko is because we deal with the same type of.
Has such a big penis. But
no,
the Mikos are very small.
We deal with the same thing Enosh just described. We're called shills. We're called cult members. We're called cult leaders. We it's the same thing in all these communities.
Yeah,
you disagree, you're cult.
But on the Miko, like the positive side of a Miko, we're not like infighting. That's where I love Snyder.
Yeah, you just wait till Triple Action comes out, and everybody's like, I like biplanes, and the other person's like, no, I like tanks.
I told
somebody else like, I like race cars.
Enosh, I'm coming over when a Miko comes out.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Max is like, I'm going to drive 3-4 states away just to bring over this thing for couch co-op. I'm going to spend $300 on the machine, on the game.
Watch the Snyder cut, all kind of stuff.
Enosh, drive to my house and bring me some Arby's. We don't have Arby's out here.
I just got a private
H-Parts, you're welcome to come.
Bring me Arby's.
I'll bring H-Parts over. I told H-Parts and I are going to hang out. H-Parts is going to come over. We're going to hang out. Like I got the picture there. I shared it. I shared it there. There's H-Parts there. H-Parts is going to come over. Look at H-Parts. Look how good he looks in that Poindexter Lounge shirt. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love that. Look at that, representing. We showed up, man. He came running out the door with that Poindexter Lounge shirt.
I'm so jealous because when I saw that picture, I was so mad because I was like, yo, H-Parts got Arby's, and I would kill to get Arby's.
He did. I brought him Arby's because Matt wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, because that's a fair statement to make. I'm effing.
It's just as fair as twisting
Arby's in a bubble tea
for why the Snyderverse is dead.
I'm not twisting anything, man. I'm not twisting anything. It's legitimately been brought up so many times.
The chat really wants.
First look means exclusive.
The chat really wants to talk about Man of Steel stuff, and
we already talked about Man of Steel.
I just got a private message. Is there a hope for Matt Jarbo?
No, there's
not. Who is saying these things?
Is there a what?
Is there hope for me?
Enosh, I didn't get to ask you this, Enosh, what do you think about the Michael B. Jordan thing for like a Val Zod series in HBO Max?
Okay.
J.J. Abrams not too happy about that, by the way.
I'm sure he's not.
Really?
I'm sure he's not. Screw AJ. Or JJ or whatever.
AJ.
Screw AJ too. I didn't like AJ McLean when he was in Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, he felt that
he wasn't my favorite Backstreet Boy. No, JJ. Listen,
his Black Superman is unique, and that's part of the reason why
his Black Superman was a dumb idea.
Thanks, Mikey.
Is he Clark Kent though?
Or no, he's Val Zod. He's going to be Val Zod. And you know what? I totally support that. I support Michael B. Jordan as Val Zod. Yeah. It makes the most sense. It actually will make them money because when people go and see that or watch it on HBO Max and they like it and it's good, they can actually go to their comic book shop, imagine this, or go online and purchase materials that contain Val Zod. Where if they go and watch this ridiculous excuse for race baiting and throwing something out there that I have yet to meet one black person who wants just the plain regular Black Superman that they're throwing at him as a token thing. We had a panel one night, RJ, what was it, like 7 people on the panel? 4 of them were black and everybody was like resoundingly no. I met Wayne T. Carr because he doesn't want Black Superman.
Well, even Michael B. Jordan was like against a black Clark Kent. You think it's
Yeah, and H-Parts is right. He's got a $5 super chat here that Matt hasn't brought up. I'll talk about your $5 super chat to me. Says Enosh. No, not that one. Not that one. Says Enosh, remember my friend Steve said he did not care about race bent Clark Kent. And that guy, for just so you guys know, that Steve guy was black. And his dad didn't care about it either. So his name was Steve too. So 100% of black Steves no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 100. There were 3 Steves there. There were 2 black and 1 white. So 100% of the black Steves over at H-Bart's house last Saturday did not want black Clark Kent.
No, I'll add to that too and say, because I'm a black woman, and I'm gonna say I don't need Superman to be black. If you want proper representation, just take the characters that already exist and make them into movies. It's really
that's what I've always said. I don't have a problem with a black Superman. I have a problem with them taking a black Superman that doesn't exist. Like they've got plenty of great stories they could tap into. Michael B. Jordan would be great in the role. I've got the action figures. It would be awesome, and people could get behind it and actually have somebody to look up to instead of, hey, I'm J.J. Abrams. I just want to create something new.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, Oh, go ahead, RJ.
No, sorry. I was going to say, like, that's why I don't understand why they're making this JJ movie if Michael B. Jordan wants to make a Val-Zod series.
It won't.
Because, no, I'm saying, like, so was the Superman, the Black Superman Clark Kent movie announcement just smoke and mirrors? Or is it just, or what is it? Because if that's still happening, why have it compete with the Val-Zod series?
Yeah, JJ has always wanted to do his own unique, quote-unquote, take on Superman. Because he doesn't want to adapt it faithfully. He wants his own little JJ mark on it, a little watermark.
Well, that flyby stuff was definitely his own mark on it. Because I say what, that left a mark all over the ground, the wall.
By the way,
there was a mark on the floor in the kitchen.
By the way, as long as I love Michael B. Jordan, there are other Black people that are actors out there. It doesn't always have to be
True,
Michael B.
but
Jordan
I think
and Idris Elba.
Yeah, but true. I think Michael B. Jordan can encapsulate the Val-Zod character, though. Like,
I would just see him as Killmonger the whole time.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Nah, he wouldn't be. He would be like, think more Michael B. Jordan in Chronicle.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That was good, Michael B.
He was
Jordan.
the best part about
that was movie. When he was cast as Johnny Storm, I was like, oh, okay, Chronicle was a great representation of that. And also his character could very much be like a Superman, because in Chronicle, that was the idea that he was espousing, you know. And that was one of the things I really loved about that movie. So I think he'd be good in the role. I really want to see what they do with this. I think it's just the Ta-Nehisi Coates thing with the race-bent Clark Kent is just like, come on, like no one is saying please.
I think that movie's not going to happen. I think it's going to get scrapped.
I find it odd they're going to put a Michael B. Jordan movie on HBO Max.
That's what I said today. That's what I said today. And I'm like, why put it on HBO Max? Well, this should be the movie. And this should go to theaters. Yeah. And then people literally were like, no, don't you know it's a series? I'm like, I said it should be a fucking, Jesus, comprehension is clearly not something that people pay attention to in this fandom sometimes.
You're saying it shouldn't be a series. It should be
it should be a movie. It should be in theaters because Michael B. Jordan is a fantastic actor. And he's also a very good director, and let him tackle the project.
I mean,
people like him. Creed 2 done very good.
But like in all of that, let's just talk about the fact that like Tila totally like got rid of He-Man.
That conversation is like,
so wait, if I was cast as like Batgirl or another character that's race swapped or whatever, would you guys not be happy for me?
I think that you should be Batwoman because you got the red hair.
I don't want to be Batwoman. Batwoman should never exist. I hate that character.
Batwoman's a good character. Just
I hate her
properly
character
in media.
I don't care. I hate her character.
Okay, well, you just. Smell.
I think she's. I think she's.
But Batwoman is definitely a hero. If you get my meaning.
I think she's. Yeah.
Maggie, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So you asked a question. Let me ask you a question that goes along with that. Would you be happy for me if I got cast as Shaft?
Yes. You have the fro. You have the fro for it. You have the fro for it. I would be all about it.
Hold on. Benson, wait, what is this? Enoch, did you tell people to boycott Suicide Squad?
No, I did not. No, I did. Benson's, Mark, what is going on, man? I have reached out to you. Why are you? I don't understand what it does. I never told anybody. You can literally go and watch the video. The title of the video is "Should Fans Boycott the Stuff?" And I said no. I said absolutely not. You should not boycott it. I said when this stuff comes, and especially not the Suicide Squad. I said, look. I said everybody has their own thing. I said, am I disappointed with the fact that the Flash movie is what it is and what happened with Ray Fisher? Absolutely. But I said, I said it. Ray Porter said it. Ray Fisher said it, and Wayne T. Carlisle said it. I may not go.
You said not to go on a matinee.
I may not go. I may not go on opening night because I know stuff that happened behind the scene. We all heard the stuff that happened behind the scenes with Ray Fisher. It doesn't mean I'm not going to go see it, and I never told anybody to boycott it, and I didn't tell anybody else what to do, Mark, because I don't tell other people what to do.
Wait, what happened?
I invite things like befriending people, man, and watching Condor Man. Remember that? Why are you so mad at me about the Snyder Cut? Why is it that all of a sudden everybody is just like so much against me, like that, like if I don't just totally admit that the Snyderverse isn't going to happen and it's all dead, they're like that all of a sudden, like people that I've loved, that I've had on my show. Mark, you've been on my show, man. I love you, dude. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden you're like hardcore, like mad at me. What did I do to you? Because I believe in this. I'm gonna go see Suicide Squad. I've been actually excited about Suicide Squad. I've said over and over again, if man, you put her as Harley Quinn, you put Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in anything, and I love it. I've done video after video after video saying that I am going to see this movie. I've literally had people yelling at me from the other side, telling me that I shouldn't go see it and they're pissed off at me because I want to go see it. Like people who are in the chat who've seen those videos, like, my God, dude, I don't know. I love you, Mark. Like, this really frustrates me, Mark, because I like you as a person, man. And I don't understand why you've been like on me lately, dude. Talk to me. Like, don't exchange like super chats and like comments like this. Actually talk to me, bro. If you got a problem with me, let's work it out. But like, I don't understand. Like, it's such a weird thing for me right now because people are like literally trying to say that I said things that I never said that. I've always said that I'm going to go see Suicide Squad. I've always said that I'm going to go see The Flash. Even when the whole thing with The Flash happened, I said it bothers me what happened to Ray Fisher, but I'm still going to go see it.
Right.
Because even Ray Fisher said that he's going to go see it. Right? They all said they're going to go see it because we're DC fans.
And real quick, I would just say, like, when you say, Enosh, with like Wayne T. Carr said, like, go see a movie at a matinee, like at a cheaper price, I don't think that necessarily hurts the WB's revenue. I mean, it is sending a message that you won't go see like the most expensive version, but you're still seeing the movie. You're still giving the money.
I just want to say, loving you. It's
easy 'cause you're beautiful.
I'm frustrated because I really do love Benson's. I love Mark, and Mark has been a good friend over the last year. And I mean, Mark has sent me toys. Mark, we've talked about Mark's stuff. I've tried to promote his stuff, his place on the channel. I love Mark. Mark has been a good guy. Like we've had this Condor Man joke for forever, man. And I love Condor Man. And we literally did a watch party with Mark came on. And so I just don't understand why he's mad at me. I really don't.
Well, now I'm angry.
I'm not even angry. I'm just like, I feel like a friend's mad at me, and I don't know why he's mad at me, to be honest with you. I mean, over the Snyder stuff, maybe, but I still have my opinion about the Snyder stuff. I mean, we can have it. I mean, look, I disagree with Matt, and I'm still over here on Matt's thing.
I think you guys,
yeah, we disagree a lot on this. And
yeah, but I still like Matt. I got people telling me all the time, don't be going on Matt's streams. Matt's left the fandom. Matt doesn't want to be.
I like to poke the bear. That is absolutely true.
He just doesn't know how to define poking the bear.
Nah, we all love
that's a whole other story.
We all love Benson, but I'm sure whatever is going on, you guys will resolve it because you guys are friends. And at the end of the day, I'm sure.
Man. I want to. H-Parts is a great super chat to cheer you up.
Cast Enosh as an older Shaggy and make it a John Wick style movie to rescue Scooby.
I can see that.
Why? Oh no, we're actually talking about Shaggy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Shaggy, like as in Saggy here, because that's her new nickname.
Zoinks, man!
Hey guys, I gotta get going. I gotta finish article for tomorrow.
All right. Well, hey, yeah. What do you? Can you say what you're dropping tomorrow? What that is?
GeekOpsCMag.com. I'm dropping the Mad Jarbo is wrong article.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
I knew I liked you.
No, I didn't mention you at all, man. I know what I respect your opinion and all this, and I defend you all the time, dude. From these people like that Jarbo is wrong. Like no.
People keep telling me I'm wrong, but they're never able to tell me why.
Exactly.
They always just it always goes back down to belief.
Yes, Mikey, I've been told though, Mikey, a little trade secret. If you mention that Matt Jarbo is wrong, it brings you a lot of clout.
Yeah, I have angered a lot of people, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay.
Yeah, Jarbo hates.
I'm just gonna make everybody happy, and just like tomorrow, I'm just gonna do a video. I finally admit it. The Snyderverse is dead. I'm done. I'm done. I can't defend it anymore.
Hashtag Matt Jarbo was right. Do that.
Hashtag Matt's hernia pointed the way.
Thank you. Finally, some good has come out of my body failing.
The whole thing is ruptured, just like Matt's hernia. And Yeah, I mean, like, I just don't know, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna make everybody happy. Like, I'm not gonna, you know.
Honest to God, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Like it comes up in like
That's
every
the thing.
conversation.
That's the thing, Enosh. I think it's just at a point where it's like it's not fun to talk about anymore. It's really not. Like,
So but see, here's the thing. RJ, like, I have not been making videos about the Snyder Cut.
No, you
or the
haven't.
Snyderverse.
That's the thing. Yeah, I know.
That's the thing. Like, I'm literally doing videos about everything but, and people are literally coming to my channel to just tell me that the Snyderverse isn't going to happen, or literally making comments on my videos. Snyderverse isn't going to happen. Just admit it, or tweeting me. Just admit it. Like, I'm not even making videos about that. You don't see. Yeah, you don't see me.
Yeah.
You don't see me doing that. Like, the only time I even talk about it these days is when somebody like comes in being rude to me. And so I don't understand the rudeness. Like, if you don't believe the Snyderverse is going to happen, don't believe it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you to believe it. You don't have to believe it. If it happens, come celebrate with us. That's all I've said. If it happens and you wanted it, but you didn't believe it was going to happen, that's fine. Just come celebrate with us when it happens. If it doesn't happen, and trust me, I can, like I've told you, I see the past where it could happen, and I see the past also where it couldn't happen. Okay, and I've said that for a while now, but I'm not out here like Doomcock telling you I've got sources that are saying that it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, it's imminent. It's imminent. They're going to not, like, I've literally told people on my streams, people who come in and go, oh, I heard they're going to announce it at Fandom. They're going to announce some stuff, man. And I'm like, no, that's just not happening. That's not going to happen. If anything happens, it's going to be much later down the road. It's going to be a much different situation, and you're going to have the patience for it, because you're not going to get the instant gratification of it, you know, right after. And I told people that right after the Snyder Cut, even, that if it happens, it's going to be a while. And, and so, you know, so like, it's like I tell people the same thing about this. It's like, guys, you know, if it happens, great, but I'm not out here telling you that I have sources that are telling how it's going to happen. And yeah, you know, Zach is having secret meetings behind everybody's back. And, you know.
Well, it just reminds me of Spider-Gate, which is almost 2 years ago, August 21st, when I said that Spider-Man is not leaving the MCU. Every single day I got bombarded with emails and messages like, are you sure about this? Now they're saying this, and this went on for months until it was confirmed that they were going to strike a new deal. And I got a thing that Snyderverse is going to haunt me for like a year and a half, you know, until this thing really happens. But Matt, I'm still writing that article about Kathleen Kennedy is not going to get fired from Lucasfilm. I would love to appear on your show when this comes out.
Absolutely.
You're gonna poke the bear. I know you are.
I like to poke the bear. I think it's funny. I'll tell you this. I've learned. Oh, is Geeks going to bed? Let me just. Oh, he's out. Yeah. Good night. Thanks for coming in, buddy. You know, like, no, real quick here. Mad though, 1306 did say, if the rumors of the new timeline in Flash are true, then that is the end of the Snyderverse, because it wipes out Justice League, BVS, and the original Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the funny part about that is that was my rumor from months ago. Then I guess Grace Randolph has the same rumor. I said the script has been changed since then. But it's funny seeing this like repeated by somebody else. I'm like, wait, that sounds familiar.
Oh, that's okay. You should see every time Doomcock rips off a 4chan leak.
Yeah,
you mean every week?
Yeah, every week.
But I will say, I will say this, even with this, like, the thing is that's the beauty of a multiverse. Literally, like no matter what this Flash movie does, it really doesn't matter, because you can always have whatever you want in a pocket universe or another thing. So, like, you know, that's things you just create multiple. Literally a multiverse. Like, we're literally, there's a universe for everything. So there's a universe where I'm Matt Jarbo and Matt Jarbo's me.
But what if they,
right? You know,
in the movie say that we're destroying the Snyderverse, like they just crush in the palm of their hands and blow it up?
I would not put that past.
This universe does not exist anymore.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. If it happens where like they mention like where am I? You're in Snyderverse. Oh, blow it up. I'm walking out. Come on, that's dumb. Because not because it's the Snyderverse, because that's dumb. That's just stupid.
So Space Jam 3.
Yeah, that's dumb too.
They'll probably end up deleting the serververse,
Right.
and the first thing will be like, you'll see, oh look, these are Zack Snyder's movies, deleted. Oh no, what did I do?
Well, yeah, they're
Butterfingers.
going to delete the Star Wars sequels, right? According to Doomcock, right? They're going to.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, guys, I got to get going, but
see you,
have a
Mikey.
good night. Okay?
Yeah, thanks for coming
Matt.
in, Mikey. I really appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, a lot of fun, man. Go watch Overfiend.
All right, we'll talk tomorrow. All right, get some
All right,
sleep.
will do.
See you,
Thank
Mikey.
Thanks, Matt.
See you later, buddy.
guys.
Thanks.
Okay, man.
Maggie. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And you know what? Adam really imbibes everything that I'm like actually been saying lately. Like, I'm not down on anybody. Like, if you look, everybody is at a different place. Everybody knows something different or like their reality, right? And my reality is I see ways that it can still happen, and I see paths to it. I also see paths where it might not happen, right? And I'm willing to accept both. And I've gone on record as saying that. And I've gone on record as saying is if it comes out, if Zach comes out and goes, look, guys, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm ready to move on. I'm done. That's fine. If he keeps coming out talking, saying, well, if with Discovery coming in, it's like, I want to do it, so like, I'll be there. If they call, I'm there. Well, then I'm not going to kill it because he hasn't killed it. If he's saying that he wants to do it, that's all that matters. Because if the opportunity comes about, now, you know what? I'll even go as far as saying, I don't really think that he's going to direct them all if it happens. Right? Like, I think that he's going to get busy and he'll probably executive produce. He'll probably oversee it very, very tightly. And it we'll definitely know that it's his vision. But I agree. The guy's getting busy. He's not sitting around on his laurels. He's doing his thing, so let him do his thing, but yeah, like I'm not telling people to boycott anything DC because that's a standard that I can't even keep. I can't just sit home and just not watch a DC movie that comes out. Right. And I want to root for it to all be good. But even I've said, like with the Flash movie, for example, I just don't believe Ben Affleck didn't have to do this movie. I don't believe that if he read the script and he saw that it absolutely crapped on everything Zack Snyder did after he literally came out and did the stuff like on Zack Snyder's driveway for him and put the Batman suit back on and became Batman again for Zack specifically. I just don't believe that Ben is just going to go, yeah, I'll just go crap on everything Zack did. He could. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit to it.
Wait, so I have a question. So does this mean you're in full support of the new Superman and Lois cartoon? And you will say, I want all DC fans to give the show a chance and not boycott it.
I never said to boycott it. I said
I
it
know.
looks stupid.
Oh, I know. I'm messing around.
That picture absolutely looks dumb. I would rather watch an hour of that Batman Catwoman picture than to watch to watch what that represents. If that's what that Superman cartoon is, because
yeah, James, it's a new cartoon with do we even know what it's called? Do we know what it's called?
Yeah, it's called My Adventures with Superman.
Oh, and it's like Lois is she's Asian this time.
Well, no, it's not confirmed that she's Asian. It's just the art style, dude. It's just the art style, Matt. Don't worry.
The art style looked she was Asian.
She's not Asian. It's just the art style.
Hold on, let's bring that. She looked Asian to
Listen,
me.
all I'm saying is give it a
What
chance.
are you saying?
It sounds like a
Asian
nice
cartoon?
romance comedy for teenagers.
I swear, I'm gonna record a version of Mother by Danzig.
All right, maybe I'm wrong.
And then I'm gonna do action figure theater and be like, Martha, tell your children not to look my way. Tell Batman to go away. Oh, Mother, are they gonna try to kill you dead? Lex Luthor took you, left you for dead. Oh, Mother, I'm about to get hit with kryptonite. Batman wants to bang heads with me, and I will show him what it's like. He asked me, do you bleed?
What just happened?
I don't know.
But yes, Lord Slug, I have watched that clip. That was actually very funny. That clip of Nathan Fillion's arm fall off boy, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, the
TDK or something.
TDK, yeah.
That was actually a pretty funny clip. It looked pretty good.
That's the thing. I really feel like James Gunn is going to bring a lot of good humor to Suicide Squad. And but I was talking with Austin from the Pop Culture Corner last night. I mentioned this earlier in the stream too. He was telling me that, you know, he's worried about it being too much like Guardians. And I said, well, if you go into it thinking it's going to be like Guardians, you're going to look for everything that's going to make it appear like Guardians. And a lot of it probably will feel very similar. As like the soundtrack is going to be pretty heavy, you know, like
I was gonna say, if it starts off with like Groot somewhere in the background doing a dance while the Suicide Squad's fighting, I'm checking out immediately.
No, I'll be on board for that. I want a Groot cameo.
Oh, dear Lord.
I want it.
I think it's gonna, if Groot pops in, then we're all right. Now we're really in the multiverse.
That would actually be a cute. I would love to see a cameo like that, just like some Groot, like an Easter egg of Groot somewhere.
Yeah, it's like a tree. Just a tree.
Thank you guys. Thank you for appreciating true talent. I appreciate that.
Mixtape 1.
Oh yeah, no. What TW here says, you can stop this, Jarbo.
You can. TW.
He could, but he doesn't want to.
No, King Shark isn't Groot though. If you watch the clips of the movie that we've seen of King Shark, he's very different from Groot.
I don't know why King Shark bothers me.
He doesn't bother me at all. It looks amazing.
He looks amazing. Look at this absolute Chad.
I wouldn't say amazing.
He looks amazing.
Maybe it's because I just don't like sharks.
Dude, everyone on the internet loves him.
Well, maybe I just
critics are raving about him. There's all the memes and T-shirts.
But I'm afraid of sharks.
You know who I heard really likes him? Ken Kitts. That's who I heard really likes him.
Well, I've heard a lot out of Ken recently, and none of it's good.
A lot of fin writing. I'm just saying, a lot of fin writing.
Oh, I forgot to ask Mikey Sutton if
King Shark better live to the end.
He better. If he dies, I'm going to be very upset.
Hey, but hey, RJ, what if King Shark dies in the first 5 minutes?
I'll probably walk out of the theater.
That won't happen. We see him like in a lot of. He's fighting Starro.
You don't know, that could be flashbacks
to a villain they meet at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of sharks. That's why I don't like King Shark.
Is this a Walter Hamada production?
You don't know what's the end of the movie?
They scare me. I had to be suckered.
That's right, H. Barts. It is a shark joke.
Yeah, but James Gunn did say it's very different from the King Shark on the Harley Quinn cartoon, just like a similar design.
Which was really cool.
No.
By the way, I don't want King Shark to go down. Villains don't go down.
Well, you know, I mean, he doesn't care if it's
He's
bloody.
got like how much? Doesn't he have like 130 some teeth?
Yeah, sharks.
Yeah, it would.
But don't forget, he's also the son of an ancient shark god. So.
Because he's totally acting like that in the hand.
Maybe there's more to him though. You never know.
Yeah, there's another hand.
He's voiced by Sylvester Stallone. What more could you ask for?
Yeah. Now, if he pops up and he's like, "Hey, yo, Adrian. Hey, you sound like me. Hey, yo." Maybe I'll fight him, and maybe I won't. What do you think?
At least he's not played by John Cena.
Hey, you joke, but people are praising. Hey, people are praising John Cena in the early reactions, so you never know.
My name is RJ, and I like John Cena. I hope he sticks his fist up my bum.
That's going way too far. I think you're projecting a little from what you want, but you know,
like. What?
What?
You want to get fisted by John Cena?
He wants John Cena to wear like a puppet.
Does. Apparently, Saggy, Saggy's into puppets.
Don't flip this on me. You're the John Cena simp. You are the John Cena simp.
No, listen.
Well, he's listen. Let's just compromise. He's got 2 hands and 2 fists. There's 2 of you. Same time.
I don't like with this conversation.
All I ever said about Peacemaker is that, much like everything else, DC fans need to stop being so harsh against it and give it a chance because it could end up being good. If it sucks, it sucks. But at least you go in, wanting it to succeed. It's
Gunn directed 5 out of the 8 episodes, and Jody Hill directed 1 of the episodes. Jody Hill did Observe and Report. He co-created Eastbound and Down, Vice Principals. He directed The Foot Fist Way. The dude loves dark, twisted humor. Danny McBride came up with Jody Hill. And so it's like, I'm very excited.
Yeah, it could be something special. You never know.
By the way, Adam, yes, I did see John Campio's description of the cinematography for Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I've heard the action scenes are filmed really shaky cam.
He's like, here's Scarlett walking down a hall.
I didn't even know Snake Eyes came out this week. Like I knew it was coming out, but it did. Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I said I might go see it this weekend and go do a review. I'm kind of thinking of just waiting until Paramount Plus releases it and watching it for free.
That's
what,
like,
is there like a site that like that might be available?
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
Is it on Paramount Plus?
No,
it will be. It will be in like 45 days, I think.
Oh, I can wait 45 days.
Oh no, or maybe 90 days. Whatever their
I think it's 45.
I'm gonna make a bet with you.
All right, what's the bet?
If John Cena is absolute trash in Suicide Squad, you have to buy me 2 bubble teas. And if he's not trash, I have to buy you something.
Well, what's the difference?
That's a good deal though, because I still don't think she's like taking Ty out for bubble tea. So
he's been busy. I've been busy.
Well, no, say here's the thing though. Like, how would
that sounds like a euphemism?
No, I'm saying like how would I like win the bet? Because it's your opinion, and you could like say you hate him just to win the bet.
No, you have to say that he did crap in the movie.
But I could just say he didn't do crap just to make sure I don't lose the bet.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be dishonest like
says
that.
He did poo.
Are you saying you'd be dishonest with me?
I wouldn't be dishonest. I'm just saying, that's kind of a crappy bet.
So he's posing the impossible question. You would never know if he was telling the truth. So therefore, you could never truly accept his answer.
But RJ would never lie to me.
No,
I would say you look like Maya Rudolph. So
I wasn't wrong though.
I don't look like Maya freaking Rudolph.
In that video, you did.
All right.
Not in general,
okay, you guys continue to talk. I'm going to prove you wrong. Give me 5.
Snackish.
Give me 5 minutes.
Snackish.
Give me 5 minutes to prove RJ wrong.
Right, Saggy. Saggy. So TW brings up a really good point though. Like Saggy, your virginity is John Cena. So
yeah, Saggy's virginity is John Cena.
I don't want to relive that.
You know what, Saggy?
I don't know what that means, and
Saggy.
I'm really afraid to ask.
All right, Saggy, I'll take the bet because either way, you're still doing the Peacemaker review series with me.
I am doing it. Oh, and Jarbo, somebody in Enosh's chat one time, we were talking about virginity stuff, and somebody came in the chat, and they didn't change the picture.
Virginity stuff.
They came in as John Cena, and then they changed the name to Saggy's Virginity, but they didn't change the picture, so it looked like John Cena had my virginity.
Oh, okay, so now we're going back to Saggy in high school.
Well, you know what's scary about that though, Saggy, is if John Cena has your virginity and a beach full of dicks.
So, anyways, I'm gonna go do that thing I was gonna do to prove.
All right,
but
we got
what's that thing you do?
Super chat here from Andy Bucco.
Doing that John Cena, you do.
I'm done.
It is definitely getting late. Now, Andy here says, saw Fast 9 yesterday, not as bad as The Last Jedi. Haven't seen Rise of Skywalker yet. Suicide Squad will be Guardians of the Galaxy for grown-ups.
I'd argue Guardians of the Galaxy is for everyone. Doesn't matter your age. I think it's
I love Guardians. Yeah, I love the Guardians.
And again, it's a hot take, but I think Guardians 2 is better than Guardians 1. I think Guardians 2 has a more richer story, a better villain. I think it takes the characters in more interesting directions, and it challenges you emotionally in terms of the storyline. So,
plus a Zune.
Yeah, Zune. Yeah.
No, I agree. I saw that movie with my dad. We went to a double feature when they released. I think it was a double feature. Yeah, they did. Yeah,
that's why that movie hits me hard too, because I think of fatherhood.
Yeah. My dad. Well, because I grew up. My mom and my dad got divorced when I was like 1. So I grew up. I had a relationship with my dad, but it wasn't the greatest growing up. Because there was a distance and then he had other kids and everything else. So going to see that movie kind of hit home for me because I'm with my dad. This movie is clearly about fathers and sons and their relationship.
Yeah. At least for me personally, I just don't understand why people say Guardians 2 sucked. Because I just don't get that.
We live in the age of either it is like thumbs up or thumbs down. Like there's no nuance in between. I mean, look at the Phantom Menace attacking the Masters of the Universe show. It's like, they're fully aware of what certain elements of it are, but they're just being willfully obtuse because that's how they operate. It's thumbs up, thumbs down. I mean, look at their headlines. What Max mentioned earlier, one of those guys had put literally like the final thing in episode 5, the big shocker moment, in the thumbnail and said that it sucks. And it's like, what are you doing? My jaw hit the floor when that happened because I wasn't expecting it. And I thought it was good. So thank you very much for that one, Andy. I do need to see Fast 9. I will try this week. Let's see here. H-Bars here, $5 says, saw RJ and Matt ended up killing their dads by blowing up a planet. Sure.
I was going to say something, but never mind. It would have sounded really dark.
Do it, RJ. Do it.
Well, in the case of my biological father, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, that can happen. Okay, so Saggy just dropped a thing. She wants to prove you wrong. Let's see. Adam here says, watch Captain Marvel for the first time ever this week, and it was 2 hours of my life that I regret. Yeah, I'm hoping the Marvels is better. Let's see. Okay, so Saggy here put out a meme.
Yeah, it looks like Maya Rudolph.
Well, that is a Maya Rudolph meme, but that's Saggy's face, and they don't really doesn't.
Yeah,
really line
so
up.
This actually just ends up proving my point.
Saggy,
No,
Saggy,
look at
you
the
look,
comment.
Saggy,
Look at
you
the
look, Saggy, you look really good with that hair, by the way.
Thank you. I love it. But no, the comment of the original is underneath that. So look at that one.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And then I posted the original GIF.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. So this is the original GIF. And then this is Saggy.
I mean, I don't know. I still, in that one video, I think there were some similarities, but I mean, it can go either way at this point.
Well, yeah, like I get that. That it can, I see like some like the forehead and the eyebrows perhaps look a little similar, and there's other things like that, and I get it. It's definitely something, I guess people, not everyone's going to always look like whoever we think, I mean, look, who does Britney Spears look like here? Like who, what does she look like?
No. Don't bring up that picture.
RJ basically saying all black women look alike. I'm just saying.
No, what? Where is that coming from?
Whoa, boy, his voice went up way high there, didn't it?
What? Because that's a very dangerous claim to make.
Why do you have that on deck?
That's what Britney Spears posts on Instagram.
See, I have to just say this is my my obligatory free Britney post.
Well, she's definitely wanting to go. She wants to be freed right now from her hands. So.
She freed something. Holy cow!
Oh, speaking of Britney Spears, by the way, just a quick recommendation.
And she just said, all she put was an emoji of a plant.
Just a recommendation on Netflix, guys, about Britney Spears. If you guys want to watch a really good show, there's a show I've been watching that's all about pop culture and how it started. It's got different episodes. It starts off with Boys to Men, and then it goes down to like all the way. I think I'm up to like.
That's
British,
funny. I thought that Britney
British
picture was
pop.
how pop culture started.
Well, they talk about Britney. They talk about Britney and how she.
A couple people popping about that.
Well, to be fair, Britney was probably popping some berries.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why I bring up Britney, because you brought up Britney, is because when Britney first started,
anyway,
a lot of pop songs that are written today are originated from Sweden. A lot of Swedish producers make music for our pop culture. So Britney Spears' "Baby One More Time" was actually written and produced by a Swedish company. So that's why I brought it up.
Oh,
it's actually pretty interesting. Yeah.
By the way, what I meant by popping berries, the berry emoji kind of looked like a penis. So
But that's an eggplant emoji. That's an eggplant.
No, that looks like a strawberry.
I don't know. I'm not going to bring it.
It looked like a strawberry. I'm sorry.
It didn't look like a strawberry. What? I don't know. Hold on. Ryan here, $5. Thank you, Ryan. Says there's a hilarious Siskel and Ebert Sesame Street bit where they debate about having a thumb sideways. Oh, I'm sure.
I miss Siskel and Ebert so much.
Yeah, there's really no one today. I mean, I know some people would argue that Red Letter Media in like a digital age is like them, but no.
Yeah, I'd say Red Letter Media has a cult of personality, though.
They've got a cult of personality, but I mean, they're nowhere like Siskel and Ebert took it, I would say, way more seriously, but still had the camaraderie. These guys are just like, hey, we saw Snake Eyes. Guess what? It fucking sucks. And then they just bitch about it for like 30 minutes. Like, I don't care about that.
But to be fair, I watch them mostly for the best of the worst stuff. I mean, their new movie stuff is very entertaining sometimes as well, but it's really best of the worst I'm there to watch.
Well, I do like the Plinkett reviews. So there's a little something there for anybody. I guess it's the multiverse of Red Letter Media.
Saggy, that's outdated. Like, it just doesn't fit anymore. We've moved on from it.
Stink pinks. But actually, guys, on that note,
you're saying the pinky doesn't fit anymore?
Well, it was never about the Pinky. It was about Among Us characters, not body parts.
What are you trying to stuff in there, man?
I don't know. I'm just saying it's an Among Us meme that you found or something. I don't know. You had to talk to her about it.
Man, I just work here. Like, what is going on?
Please don't look up, Enosh. Please don't look up.
H-Bart's here says, would love to see Kobayashi give Cena the burning hammer. I don't know what any of that is, and I am so utterly confused by what is happening on the screen right now.
I love that he reenacted it too.
Well, there we go. I think.
Can you get a banana?
No. On that note, does anyone know what a burning hammer is?
A burning hammer is a wrestling move.
A burning hammer is what you get if you put your hammer in something that you're not supposed to.
That's a big ass eye. Oh, I was like, I know that. I was like sitting there freaking confused. I was like, I know Enosh doesn't have like crow's feet or anything, but all of a sudden his eye was wrinkly, and I was like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, I was pressing up like.
Yeah,
yeah. The burning hammer is a wrestling move originated in Japan.
Okay. I don't know.
We can literally see Enosh's nose hairs.
Yeah,
that is messed up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But on that note, I do need to get to bed because I got to get up early in the morning. It is 1, and I am exhausted.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Enosh, for that lovely display of your tongue. I mean, clearly, we have now taken whatever.
Okay.
We're looking at
Is that the reenactment of his tongue looks when he becomes a hero?
Oh my god, Enosh, stop!
Oh, finally!
Just end the show, Matt. Don't just click the.
Hold on. How do I change someone's their name, their display name?
You just click on it. You
click on the 3 dots and then you can change it.
Okay. Edit name. All right.
Are you new to StreamYard, Sarah?
There we go.
Oh.
Live from the Tiff Cam.
For those of you who don't know, Tiff is his wife. In case you're confused by the name, Tiff is his wife.
With his tongue in that position, looks like a giant lip, like the lip from that dude in Monsters Inc. When he gets like.
Oh, it does look like an extra lip. Oh, that's weird. It does look like a lip. Oh, that's so weird, dude.
Oh, you guys.
He looks like he's got what's that chick's name? What's her
Nicki Minaj?
No, the friggin' one of the Kardashians, the really popular one now.
Chloe?
No, the other one, the really popular one, the younger one. Oh my god, I can't think of her name.
Courtney?
No, the friggin' other one. Her name. Oh my god.
Chloe?
No, oh my god, I'm gonna slap you. No, it's not Chloe. I can't think of her name. He does have Kim. He does have Kim.
It's
Kardashian.
A Kardashian. There's Kim. There's
the more successful one right now. The one that's young and she's the most.
Oh,
successful.
Kendall
Jenner. There we go.
Kendall Jenner. I don't look at Kendall Jenner.
Well, no, I was gonna say.
But
she's doing Kendall Jenner lips with the tongue thing.
Okay.
Oh wait, we have one last super chat.
One last super chat from Ryan. It says, have Enosh sing science fiction double feature from Rocky Horror. I don't know. Do you know that one, Enosh?
I'm familiar with the song, but I do not know the lyrics.
Okay.
Sorry.
Kylie Jenner.
Oh, is it Kylie?
It's Kylie Jenner. I said Kendall. I don't know because I don't care about that.
I don't know because I don't care.
Really either, but I couldn't. I knew who it was, one of them, but the one that's most popular right now. Now it's Kylie. Okay, thank you, Doc Ray. Right. I couldn't think of it.
Ryan, the next time Enosh comes on, we'll try to get him to sing that, and maybe we can find a karaoke or something.
Instead of doing what he's doing now, I would think that'd be a little bit more.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for support tonight. Another 3-hour stream in the books. Had a good time. Hit that like button if you find yourself entertained or, I don't know, mortified and disgusted by looking at life through the TIFF cam right now. And I'll talk to you all later. Have yourself a great evening. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. What the fuck is this stream?
Bye. I don't know what's going on. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.